Good morning, everybody. Beautiful sunshine we here at Hamilton North Bowling Club for the resumption. Is that a word, Bonty?
Yes, it is.
Resumption? That's a
A
word. So
resumption's a good word to use for what you're trying to say.
it is. So good morning to Hoppy and good morning to Bonty. So
morning,
Tony.
we're resuming our game from yesterday that got washed out. Our stream between the Charlestown Tigers and the Teralba Mullets. Now, yesterday we had to call proceedings off because the weather was absolutely horrific. So we're basically a game behind. This morning would have been the finals of the Grade 1 and Grade 2 pennants, but they're now actually still playing the semi-finals, the qualifying finals. So in the 2 grade, Teralba playing Charlestown. We'll just quickly go through the scores on our live stream rink. Jared Gorsuch is 8-2 up in front of Charlie Collins, so Teralba in front 8-2. And Jared Duncan 7-3 up over Brett Waugh, and Michael Smith is 5-3 up. It's Shane Broadbank, isn't it?
Shane. Yep.
Shane Broadbank, 5-3 up on rink 4. Now, our other game that is taking place is our 1 grade grand final qualifier, which is between Soldiers Point, the Dolphins, and taking on yesterday's giant killers, the Beresfield Magpies. Now, Soldiers Point were defeated by Raymond Terrace yesterday quite convincingly in the end, but horrific conditions, as we know, and Beresfield had a really good victory against Charlestown Tigers side, who I believe at the start of the competition were a chance of maybe winning everything. A pretty good side, pretty fair side, and but there was a massive upset and their campaigns ended for 2024. But at the moment, boys, beautiful sunshine. Boys are just having a roll-up. Tips, what do we think? We'll start with you, Hoppy.
Well, I think Soldiers Point might have the edge over Beresfield. I hope not, but they have beat them. The only encounter they played, like when you call up at Soldiers Point, quite easy.
Mm-hmm.
Teralba, the way they come out firing, I think it'll be Teralba and Soldiers Point advancing to the finals.
Okay, so that's from Hoppy. Thinks Teralba will play Hamilton North in the grand final in the 2 grade, and Soldiers Point to play Raymond Terrace, a rematch from yesterday's first game in the 1 grade final. Bonty?
I tend to agree with that one, mate. Soldiers Point, I think, will be too strong for Beresfield. Changing my selections for yesterday, I was going for Charlestown yesterday. In the heart, I go for Charlestown because I play there. But having seen the number of new faces at Teralba, which I wasn't really aware of, I knew they had a few new bowlers, but the quality of those bowlers is just superb. And I think that with that what they've picked up over the last 12 months, I think they're going to be far too strong for Charlestown.
Mate, the 3 captains, when we're looking at Jared Gorsuch, Jared Duncan and Michael Smith, all can handle themselves on a bowling green with a plume. So, yeah, you are right. They're pretty strong, Teralba. I think Teralba might get away with it too. I think they might just be a little bit too hot in the end, but let's hope Charlestown give them a run for their money.
Well, I played against, I was at Toronto for 6 months a couple of years ago, and I was in the 3 grade there, and Teralba at that stage were the top team over there. We were the top team at Toronto, and Teralba, they were too strong for everybody, and there's only 2 or 3 blokes I can see in that squad of 12 today that were in that team. So all the inclusions they've got over the last 12 months, it's
This Jared Gorbush that's playing skipper in our Tubi rink, he actually comes from Beresfield.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, played with Beresfield. So he's developed all his skills from playing with Beresfield, I would say.
You reckon he learned all the skills there, mate?
Yeah.
From you?
No, not from me. No, he's a very good bowler, though. He played quite well when he played at Beresfield. Yeah, they're all on.
which is mine.
Yeah, they're all on.
I just turned mine off for a sec.
Ah.
Mine is coming through. I'm in it late.
It was my phone.
Oh, was it?
Mm.
Ah, right.
Yeah, it was my phone. You were just hearing the echo.
Well, thanks for that.
So we can turn him back on now, mate. Yeah, just a few hiccups, but let's turn the volume down so we can answer the questions that are people sending through. So on the YouTube and on Facebook, you can comment on the games, comment on the commentary, or just generally comment if you want. There's plenty of things to say about the game and the teams and who's winning, who's losing, if you can't see everything.
If you're really enjoying the program, send some online gifts to Happy Bowler. It helps him get numbers up and helps him with maybe some
By
sponsorship.
subscribing.
Absolutely. Online gifts like some Johnny Walker Blue Label.
That's right. You can send that. You can send that like if you go into AI, and you can actually send that online now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't know if AI Blue Label tastes the same as the real thing. Hoppy, what do you reckon?
I don't drink, so I don't know.
It's just the way it's transferred.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll go along with Bonty, and he seems to know what he's talking about when it comes to that. Now, I'd rather have a coffee anyway, but anyway. Teams have almost finished their first 10 roll-up. Just the two skippers on the Charlie Collins and Jared just finishing their roll-up here. We know we've had our tips, who we think is going to progress. As we said, our broadcast will go all day today. It was supposed to finish just after lunch, but the weather played a part in that.
This afternoon if all goes well.
What's that, mate?
They'll play the finals if all goes well this afternoon, I think.
Well, so far so good, mate. We're looking not too bad.
It was very overcast when I was driving down here this morning from Western, but the sun's out now and it's absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so Charlie's just playing his last bowl of his
I'm
practice.
still sitting there with two shirts and a big waterproof jacket on now.
Well, mate, I've got a long sleeve shirt, a jumper, and a vest. But that sun is nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Unlike yesterday, mate. It was,
I'll probably find the greens a bit slow for a while, but the sun's going to draw this moisture out of the green, so it won't be running too quick, I don't think.
well, the greenkeepers were out here crack of dawn when I arrived here and doing a great job as always. The greens do look pretty good.
Oh, look! I'm just looking at the bowling now and the way the bowls are running. It doesn't appear as though it's that slow at all. I don't think it's much different to yesterday.
Yeah.
Different conditions too, actually, to what it was yesterday, with that wind and the rain and...
True.
And it's nicely opened up now, so we can actually see the head down at this on the club side of us.
You can.
And so at present on the master scoreboards, it's Teralba leading 20-8 when they resume. And in the far game, Soldiers Point's leading, I think it was 4-1 over Beresfield. Just can't see for the fella standing right in front of the master board.
I think it is 4-1, Hoppy. Yeah, I think it is 4-1.
You just lost the
There it is, 4-1.
fonts on the screen, but we'll figure that out in a second.
We'll keep you both update with both games so you'll know what's going on in the 1 grade and the 2 grade preliminary final. Just rolling back for their second end roll up.
Very good.
Anyway, wouldn't be a live stream without any technical issues, and we've got a couple already. So, yeah, we should be right now. Maybe, no.
Yeah. Just cursor, just slow your cursor down. No, it's gone out. I'd say the battery's on its way out.
I think it's on the way out.
I'll duck inside and see if they might have one. We can steal off.
Struggling to switch cameras, that's what the problem is. Never mind, we'll try and fix the mouse.
Hey, Jolie, how are you, mate?
Then you got a
Anyway,
bit of cloth. Oh, you got the cloth there. Yeah.
yeah, the mouse is not playing, Hoppy, not playing, and all the fonts are gone.
Something's
I
always
think
going
because the
wrong.
mouse has died, mate. Anyway, technical issues, we'll sort it out. They're all on there still rolling up, so we'll just see what we can do. Steve's going to get the mouse sorted out. The green does look like it's running all right though too, mate.
Yes,
I could put a bit of work into it this morning.
surprising. I thought it'd be quite heavy.
That's better. I can hear you now.
Get you turned
You're
on
back.
now.
Hoppy's back. He was turned off. Am I on?
Yep.
Beautiful. Excellent. So they're just in there, just about to finish their roll-up ends here. So we know that Jared Gorsuch from Teralba, he's leading 8-2 after 4 ends. Jared Duncan from Teralba's leading Brett Wall 7-3 after 4 ends. And Michael Smith's leading Shane
5-3.
Broadbank 5-3 after 4 ends. So we'll just
Wait for the two skippers to have their roll up. We have TB rink, and away we go.
yeah, and we can't do much about changing the camera at the moment because the mouse has died and I can't click
Yeah,
between the two cameras.
We're trying to get it all sorted out.
There's always a drama, mate, isn't there? There's always a drama. Anyway, we're trying to get it all sorted out right now. We'll try and flick over to another camera. But in the meantime, no black snakes on the road they're driving up this morning, mate?
No.
It's a bit of a running joke. Okay. So we can't actually click onto the camera at the moment because the mouse has died. So we'll just have to persevere until Steve comes back with the mouse. Anyway, he's over sorting that all out now. They're just about to get underway. So as we know, Teralba's in front 8-2 after 4 ends. And once again, I just apologise that I can't put it on the camera at the moment, the right camera.
I can't bring the frames up either.
Can't do much because, yeah, as I said, the mouse has died. But we're working on it. All you can see is the back of the Teralba play, but it started it. Okay, let's see if we can get it to work this time.
Is the light still on? No, that's the lights on.
Trouble. Trouble in the camp.
I like these bloody wireless mice, but that's a problem with them.
Yeah. Anyway, we do apologise. We'll get it fixed in a second.
Fred Maniston. He's got a little slider, but I think there's still one shot to Teralba. Just very hard to.
Oh, we're back. Got it. That's better.
We got it.
Welcome back. Now, our only problem now is we're missing the fonts, but when Boyd finishes his bowls, we'll get him to come over and have a look. And we can tell you the scores at the moment. So, who's holding shot there at the moment, Hoppy?
Well,
Charlestown.
I think Trevor Vaniston with the orange and blue bowls might have the shot, but the angle's pretty hard.
Okay, Greg John's playing his forehand. Greg John from Teralba. tad short. Now, we do apologise. It's starting to get a bit windy here too, so a little bit of wind in the background.
Might keep the rain away, though.
Might keep the rain away. So we've got Bonte back. He's back, mate.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
The fixer. I'm here to fix things.
The fixer.
Looking at the weather, mate, it's coming from the wind's coming from the southwest, and the weather's looking very nice down there. It's a bit cloudy over Newcastle
That's a great
and
ball
the
there from
ocean.
Greg Johns.
Good shot, Greg
That will
Johns.
be the shot.
Yeah, it does look a bit dark over that way.
Yeah, a little bit dark over there, but from where the weather's coming from, it's looking very nice.
We've got our scores back. We don't need happy. I've just fixed it. How about that?
Oh,
That's a first.
legend.
No technophobe for me, boys.
That's
Legend.
the first.
That is a first.
You just got to keep pressing buttons, mate. Eventually it'll work.
Yes, I think you're right. Okay, Lee Bloor on the mat now for Teralba. They are holding one. Maybe two. They're very happy with this.
Good ball coming in here.
Good
That's
shot,
a great
well played.
ball.
Well, they've made their intentions quite clear early. The Mullets.
Charlie's having a good look at this one.
He's got a bit of weight, but he won't rest.
Great effort.
Oh, great try.
Should be second shot.
Okay. So we'll just go through viewers like who is on our live stream rink for Charlestown, which is the black and gold, the Tigers. By the way, another good bowl by Lee Bloor. He's touched it. So we have Ian Percival. He's using Premiers. They're navy blue. He's the lead. Joel Field, we're using the pink XGs. This is the Charlestown players. Craig Eads is using black Premiers, and Charlie Collins, the skipper, will be using the light blue XGs. The Teralba Mullets, Trent Benison is using orange and blue XGs. Greg John, the dark blue Optimas. Lee Bloor with the green and yellow XGs, and Jared Gorsuch, the captain, was using green and white Optimas. So if that helps you out a little bit. As you can see, it looks like Teralba's holding a few shots at the moment, boys. They are leading 8-2. Charlie's first bowl. Not done to play the forehand.
Is he going to reach?
I don't think so.
He's going to pull up, I think. Good
Very
metre
short.
and a half short.
A little bit short.
Jared Gorbush.
Jared Gorsuch. Now, while we're here, well, too, we better apologise to David and Dean. They're not Govan, they're Govan. So we were mispronouncing their names yesterday. We should know because we've known them for a long time. So it's David Govan and Dean Govan.
They're cousins.
They're cousins. I know Dean is a champion because he's a Bulldog supporter.
I've always known them as Govan.
Always known as Govan. I think we slipped a few Govins in yesterday, but never mind.
That confused the viewers.
Yeah.
One was a Govan and one was a Govan, and we kept getting the names wrong.
Hence to say why Dave's called the Governor.
Governor.
He's a very
Anyway,
good bowler.
he is a very good bowler. Charlie Collins on the mat for Charlestown. Looks like he's in a bit of strife here. Could be a few down. Big bowl by Michael Smith over there on rink 4. Here goes Charlie. Now he's opted to play the backhand. Looks like he's searching.
He's got to arrive.
If he's got the
going to
weight,
arrive, all right. He's
he's
not a mile away
every
here.
chance. That's a great bowl. Unfortunately, he's probably still one down, maybe two. I think it's probably only one down, but good shot, Charlie Collins. Now, what does Jared do? Does he play the forehand just one roll out of Charlie's bowl?
I think he'll play his forehand.
That's what I'd be doing.
That front bowl's good, nearly metre and a half in front,
Yeah.
so he's plenty of room to come around it.
Yep, I think you're right.
If he picks a jack up on his forehand, he goes back to all his other bowls anyway.
True. Okay. See what Jared does. So he might have just pulled its head off, but has he got the weight to reach?
Got the weight.
Oh, wow.
Hard to say from here.
Hard to say. Okay, they're going to have a look. So
One.
there's one.
Might be two.
Regardless of what it was a big bowl by Charlie Collins. He was in a bit of strife at 8-2 down after 4 ends, resuming the game the first end of the match. His second bowl was a corker. So I think he was in a fair few down there, gentlemen.
No, Charlestown's got the mat.
Wow.
Charleston put the mat down. So
Wow, that surprised me.
yeah, one down.
Well, it probably was Easy's black bowl. So it is 1 to Charlestown. How good are we going?
Good start to the morning.
So we'll go 1 to Charlestown.
I think I'll make my own decisions in future and not listen to you anymore, Scotty. When you tell me who's got shot.
I think you're right. It's bad commentary. Bad commentary. It's not as if I wasn't watching. So
No.
that was 1 to Charlie.
Soldiers Point's jumped out to a 6-1 lead after 4 completed ends. So they've extended since yesterday.
Now Charlestown to kick us off here. Ian Percival. Not a bad starter.
Not a bad starter, Perce.
Trent Benison. Looks like all players have opted to play the inside of the green, start the game. The kind of hand by the looks of things. Trent's weight looks okay.
Burstfield has picked up a shot. So it's now 6-2 after 5 ends. In the 1 grade.
And that's a fantastic
Corker.
correction. Great shot, Ian Percival.
Perce.
Very good bowl. Oh, Trent Benison, how's he looking? Probably just underdone him a little bit again.
Wide and under.
Charlie's called him on the ditch side. Beat the Teralba bowl. It's just past Jack High. So Joel Field. Very popular character amongst the bowls fraternity. Why wouldn't he be with hot pink bowls? And he's played it pretty well. Yep, not bad. Almost counts, I think. Greg John might have something to say about that, boys.
He used to play skipper in this grade, and he, since Jared's come in, he's come back to playing second.
He, yeah, been a mighty fine bowler and obviously using the
Yeah.
bowling arm now. And pretty good bowl, Greg.
Yeah, he came from Warners Bay. When I seen him play, that's where Happy come from. Well, Happy's been to quite a few clubs in my time. I can show by my wallet with all my membership cards to different clubs that Happy's been to.
Okay. Joel's down again. I tell you what, I'm going to get the right.
Oh, he's very lucky.
Very, very lucky.
He sliced it across, but it's gone to the own bowl, Charlestown's bowl, so. Oh, no, it's not.
No, that's against him. Give
It
a
is
shot
too,
away.
yeah.
It's Greg's
Wrong
bowl.
again.
Never mind. Yeah, that was Greg's bowl. So Teralba look like they're holding 1, possibly 2. Charlie's indicated things to 1 or 2 down.
I'd say they're 2 down. That orange and blue bowl there.
Yep.
The middle rinks picked up another couple of shots, or 1 shot. They got the mat, Charlestown, so they've won 2 rinks on the opening end. I just can't see the score because the fella's standing right in front of it.
On which rink, mate?
Rink
Forward, is it?
Rink 5.
Rink 5. Yeah, he's standing in front of me too.
The height of them, boys.
I know.
Anyway,
At least they're not standing in front of the cameras today.
Lee Bloor. Not a bad shot.
Oh, one out there for Teralba too, mate. Dave Davies is a previous skipper at a couple of clubs. He's playing second for Teralba.
Now, I think Craig Eads played actual touch with his first one. He's not a mile away here either.
Charlestown's 5, so
Big shot, unfortunately.
Duncan and Ward's game is 7-5 now, mate.
7-5, so
Yeah,
Brett Wars picked up 2.
Yeah, up to 5 ends.
After 5 ends. Pretty good bowl by Craig Eads then. It's just he's a bit unlucky that it went over to Lee Blaw's bowl.
So it's 25-11, I think. Is that right? 13. Oh, 21.
21-11.
21-13 in favour of Teralba. Haven't updated the master board since yesterday.
No.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one's actually doing that.
Yeah, well, I had
21-11 is right. That's the right score.
They've normally got someone that does that instead of the
They do.
bowlers. The second in the closest rink doesn't.
The role of the manager. He used to do that there, Bonty.
He might be a player, though. That's the
He could be a player now, yeah. Anyway, as we cross back over to here, Charlie Collins looks like he's probably down 1. Maybe 2. And there's plenty of room on his backhand. We'll see what happens. He opted to play his backhand. He might be a little bit narrow, is he? Not too sure.
holding up. Oh, he's starting to duck now. A little
Starting to
slider.
duck, yeah. He doesn't have the weight either. Jared Gorsuch will try and add one. I think Lee Blaw's holding 1. Charlestown bowl.
I think that pink bowl second shot, looking at that.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fella right in the way, so...
It's a bit hard to see, boys, isn't it? But never mind. I think it's 1.
Definitely one to the yellow and green bowl.
Yeah, the other one might be the second shot. Might
Yeah,
be
well, we
Ian
don't know
Percival's
if
bowl, but we're not too sure.
Still a bowl to come, so that can change altogether.
Anyway, Charlie Collins, he's definitely got a bit more grass this time, and I think he's got a bit more weight too, has he?
Oh, yeah.
He's got weight, all right.
Yeah.
He's
He's
having a look at it.
Starting to slide away. He wants to find something.
Wow.
Oh.
Weight was really, really good.
Went for everything.
And this is what they call the bonus shot. Jared Gorsuch rocking his hand. Considering how much they last lot turned, how's he looking?
I think he's got the weight, mate.
He's dropped short. So what are they indicating here?
Definitely 1.
What'd they say?
They didn't.
Good call, Hoppy. Okay.
So he's putting the score up anyhow, so it's definitely 1 to Teralba.
So it's 6-5 on Michael Smith's ring too, so I believe Broadbank must have got 2 over there. It's on 6 ends. It's a fair bit of wind blowing behind us.
6 ends completed, and the score is 9-3.
9-3, so it was 1 to Team Teralba.
Yeah. Gorsuch.
So it jumps out to 22-13 on the master board. All 3 rinks are in front at the moment.
Yeah, there's 2 only got one rink 2 shots behind, the other rink is 1 shot behind.
Yeah, so it's pretty close. It's our streaming rink that's got the 6-shot lead. It's made the difference at the moment, so it is a pretty tight affair, boys. And we just quickly look over the other game there, the Soldiers Point Beresfield. It's 8-4 after 7, so 12 shots scored in 7 ends. That's a fair indication of
a tight game.
A tight game, Hoppy, correct. And good starter by Ian Percival. Now Lee Bloor looking to correct on his first one. Oh, sorry, Trent Benison. It's just gone past.
Yeah, good meter through.
Might be taking a little bit of getting used to after the atrocious conditions they attempted to play in yesterday afternoon.
That's true.
The back bowl's a good bowl.
Absolutely. So Ian Percival with his second, holding one.
Good bowl here.
And he's added to it. Giving
Oh,
them a
great
good
bowl,
start, giving
Perce.
Charlestown a good start. Well done, Ian.
That's what their job is. Your lead's on, your team's on.
I think you're right with that, Hoppy. I think you're right. Greg Johns might have something to say about that, though. 2 down, playing the forehand for Teralba.
Well, he's going to arrive. He's not badly down. Oh.
Fair effort. Joel Field, the hot pink bowls. Looks like okay to here. He drops down now.
Good weight.
That's a very good shot.
And a great bowl, too.
And very good. Now, in all, he probably needed that too, because the first couple of ends, he's probably been a little bit nervous. He gave the shot away on the last end, unfortunately, but he's played a smoker then. He's made up for it, so good bowl, Joel Field. Greg John. Now he's tightened this up a bit of bowl.
He's interested. He's following it.
Is he going to be around the front one?
No.
Well, he's cut one out.
Still 2 down.
So we switched Joel over onto the ditch side. And Charlie's calling him just to beat Trent Benison's bowl at the back there to almost go close to counting.
One more shot to Jared Duncan's side, so they've gone to an 8-5 lead after 6 completed ends. Not badly down here.
Very good. 2 good bowls, Joel.
Oh, still running.
But it's a pretty handy home.
It's good there.
Yeah.
Could be a counter too.
Very close, mate. So Lee Blore switched over to the ditch side. And he's played a pretty good bowl. And
Cut a lot
his
out.
second shot. Great shot.
Only about 8 inches behind.
Well played. So Craig Eads, the Black Premiers.
Oh, he's going to bump it, is he? Got to be careful.
Oh, it's look,
Oh,
that's
no,
not so
still
such a
one,
bad thing. That's a
still
good
one.
shot.
Very
Still
lucky.
We do apologise, viewers, too, because the wind is playing havoc right behind our commentary box, but doing our best. So Lee Blore can see that now. He can sit on inside the edge off the Joel Field's pink bowl.
Tell you
Once
what, he's
again-
not a mile away here. He's got the
Gate.
kill.
Oh, great effort.
Great try.
Great effort.
Through the gate.
So just going across Jared Duncan's 8-5 after 6. That's the middle rink. Teralba Mullet's in front there. Michael Smith 6-5 in front of Shane Brodbeck after 6. Bit of encouragement. There's a bit of high-fiving and raising of the voices going on out there, gentlemen. The adrenaline's pumping. The changeover now. Jared and Charlie will ply their trade. So they're 1 down here, Teralba. I think Jared's trying to sit that pink through. If he's even under it, and moves the jack. How's he looking? Will just be a tad low. Bad luck, so Charlestown still holding 1. Charlie Collins on the map.
On the back end.
Playing the back end, mate. Now they look interested. Tell you what, he hasn't played this too
I
bad.
just can't see for the
That's a good shot.
great bowl. He's moved the kitty, but I don't think it's made any difference.
Look, it'll be up and down for the second. It's definitely 1 to Charlestown with the
Yeah.
pink bowl. Does it change his shot? Yeah, so he's got 2, he reckons he's got 2 seconds. Still only 1. Now, how's he looking? How's he looking? He's a bit narrow. I got the impression he sort of dropped that too when he let it go. A little bit slippery, you know, when it's after a rainy day on the green, when you get onto the nice shiny greens, they slip out a bit.
I think it's only 1 to Charlestown at this
I
stage.
think it is only 1 hobby, yep. And they're having to talk about it, though.
Oh, Charlestown's hit the lead on the third rink, 9-6, after 7 completed ends.
9-6, so they've obviously picked up a 4 over there.
Yeah, so
Shane Brodbeck's picked up a 4 after 7.
Yes. It's funny how a game can change. Just a couple of bad ends and you fall behind.
Yes, true. So it's still 23-17 on the master board. Charlie's having a look what he wants to do here. Me personally thinks he should still play the ditch side. He's just got to be around the shorter bowls. He lays the pink down. He's definitely shot.
You can knock the pink in too for
Yeah,
it.
knock the pink in. A little there's element of danger on the forehand, maybe. Maybe not if he slices it over to the green and gold XG. You're holding 1, mate. And he's playing the backhand. I think that's the wise decision. Down he comes. Let's have a look.
You're not bending up.
Yeah, he's probably just shy a tad.
Yeah, he's weight.
Right idea.
Yeah.
That's 1 to Charlestown.
Yeah.
So they're clawing it back, guys. Looks at 9-4 on 6 on our featured game here.
See, Jared Gorsuch's mum's back. This big supporter from yesterday, sitting there all by herself in the rain under the umbrella.
That is correct. Now, if you don't know what Bondi's talking about, we had torrential rain, wind, horrific conditions yesterday, and we had Jared Gorsuch's mum, the only spectator out here, sitting alongside us in an umbrella, in a jacket, and never left. It was, if that's not dedication, I don't know what is.
Stupidness.
Anyway, we'll flick back over. So Ian Percival with his...
She was probably thinking
First
that
bowl.
she'd get wetter if she got up and walked somewhere else.
You're probably right, mate.
Too scared to get out.
Now, it looks like they've played this a little bit longer than the length they've been playing. And hence to say Ian's first bowl's probably dropped 4 to 5 foot short.
Good meter.
Good meter. So Trent Benison, see if he can capitalise on that.
His nine's not bad. He's going to start to slide away now. It'll be the shot.
Yep. So that's the shot until something better comes along. We'll see if Ian can make up for his first one. David Lang, good morning. It looks more pleasant this morning. You are right, David. It's a little bit more present.
The sun's going behind the clouds.
It is a little bit more present, mate. Yeah, it's not as cold. I think there's a little bit of cloud cover over there. Paul Adams, good morning, Tony and crew. Much better weather this morning. Grizz, you are right. It is much better. A lot more pleasant. Still a bit cool behind, a bit of wind blowing behind us, but it's much better, buddy.
As long as it doesn't get any worse.
As long as it doesn't get any worse.
That's very narrow. And short. I'm very happy with that bowl.
Ben Ralsell, I'm glad you're happy with the updates. I'll keep them coming just for you, mate. Jake Maloney, two strong sides, quality game. Well, it's turning out to be that way at the moment. They're on tit for tat.
In the 1 grade, you're just going to change the master board now. I can tell you that Soldiers Point is leading Beresfield 12-6. 12-6.
After 12.
After 12 ends.
12-6 after 12. Warren Towney. G'day, Tony and crew. Calm the Tigers. We don't know who you're supporting then. Shane Sober, come on the Tigers. We appreciate the comments coming through, everyone. Now, getting back to the game. That second bowl or first bowl of lead blows is still the shot.
Jared Beniston's.
Jared Bennis. Trent Bennis. We'll get him right, won't we, Hoppy? Trent Bennis.
Trent Bennison.
Yes. So, yes, Trent Bennison's first bowl is still the shot.
I'm not sure of Jared's last name.
No, yeah.
Tell you what, not a bad line here. He's got the weight.
Excuse me. How's he looking?
I can't see it for the fella standing
Well,
there.
that's going to be the shot. Greg Johns.
2 shots.
Greg Johns got the shot.
Yeah, 2 shots.
Anyway, Craig Eads is on the mat. He's playing the backhand with the Black Premiers. Doesn't look too bad. And I think he's just about drawn it cold. Great shot, Craig Eads from the Charlestown Tigers. Well played and
That's
a toucher.
great bowl.
Very good shot.
Yeah, mate, that might be a bit easier.
Oh, thank you, Bonty.
Wind's blowing it around a little bit.
Thanks to everyone watching on YouTube. Thanks to everyone watching on Facebook. Hope we're doing the game justice.
I couldn't hear then.
You're on. Oh, we got about that.
Are we all on?
I'm on.
Yep.
I'm in.
You in, Hoppy?
I am now.
Yeah, very good.
I'll turn mine off while you're going to use my phone.
Social media.
Come on, Hoppy. Get
Anyway.
to the program, mate.
Easy's down again. It might be just a bowl narrow. And we do apologise to viewers. We've got some pretty strong wind behind us and it's playing a bit of havoc, so...
It's not our control.
No, it's out of our control. We're trying to move things around and make it a little bit better for everybody. So. Anyway, this is lead blow. He's probably gone a bit narrow. So Charlestown holding 1 with the Craig Eads bowl. Crossover, so just doing a double check of our rinks. Our far rink, Michael Smith and Shane Broadbank is, can't quite tell. Jesse, I think it's 10 over there, is it? On 7?
When
can't tell.
Steve gets
Is it
out
10-6?
of the way.
I think it is 10-6.
The shock on scoreboard to read the greeny colours.
They certainly are, mate.
It's unusual. It's got a 1, but it hasn't got another number there. should that be a 10?
We'll take it as a 10. So it's 10-6. Shane Broadbeck over Michael Smith. Jared Duncan 8-5 in front of Brett Waugh. And Jared Gorsuch 9-4.
So they'll be 24 to Teralba on the master board and 10, 15, 19 to Charlestown.
Yeah, something like that, mate.
Yeah.
It's still pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they've come back a bit, Charlestown. They
Come back
were
a bit.
way down behind on the master board, but they've picked them back slowly.
So he's a little bit wide. If he gets inside the Lee Blaw's bowl, he's going to count. Probably need a couple of feet to make sure of it. Still 1 to Charlestown. Jared Gorsuch has 1 in his hand.
You know, there's a reason for why they've come back a bit today, Hoppy. Because tigers don't like the water, but mullets love it.
Comments from our colour man, Bonty. So Charlestown still holding 1.
Last bowl of this end from Jared. Still, he's got a high line again. Let's something. Wants a little flick. Well, he's got the wick, but he's not going to run far enough. So it'll be at least one to Charlestown.
So what have we got here, mate? What was it, 1?
They didn't say again. I'm taking as being 1.
Is that 1, Charlie?
1.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
1 to Charlestown. Charlie Collins has indicated.
Well, they're slowly pegging back that lead.
9-5 on 7. They certainly are, mate. They certainly are. They've been tenacious. Might only be 1s, but only takes 1.
I don't think whoever wins it, I think Hamilton North might be a little bit too strong because they played very well against Teralba in the first game yesterday. And they're waiting to play the winner of Charlestown or Teralba out of this game.
They are. Got them all and off.
And plus it's Hamilton North's home club, so they'll be used to the greens and it's all in their favour.
So we're 24-20 on the master board at the moment in the game between the Teralba Mullets and the Charlestown Tigers. Our featured game, Jared Gorsuch, Charlie Collins, 9-5 to Teralba. But remembering the game started after 4 ends, it was 9-2, 8-2 rather. So they've outscored them 4-1, the Tigers.
And in the 1 grade, Soldiers Points jumped out to a 15-6 lead after 13 completed ends. So they're starting to show their ascendancy.
They certainly are, and I think it's Adam Gleason's got a 7-1 lead over against Shannon Rowe over there at the moment. But Shannon Rowe's displayed a pretty good bowl by the looks of things.
Got a clap from his third, so...
Okay, so Ian Percival's holding 2. Trent Benison with his first one, he's probably a little gone in the ditch. Second one, he's dropped it a bit short. So you can understand he was a bit heavy the first. He was a bit cautious with the second one. Joel Field playing the backhand, trying to capitalise on what they already hold. He's just a tad wide. Let's have a look.
Greg Johns
Greg John.
playing the backhand.
How's his weight, boys?
He's going to be struggling, I think. He might.
Just a tad.
Still running. He had a good line. Good metre and a half short.
Charlestown still holding 1, maybe 2.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's only 1.
1. Joel Field's staying on that hand. It's only got to be either side of the blue bowl to count.
He's got the weight to go through, so
I think he has.
this will be a counter.
It's a counter, so that's 2 to Charlestown.
Yes.
Played good weight, both bowls.
Well, Greg John's got to find about a metre on this bowl.
How's he looking, Hoppy?
Well, he's got the weight. He's got to get around his own bowl now. Oh.
He's in round it, just not
Yeah,
quite,
just quite
enough.
Another couple of foot of running he needed.
Well, things are certainly turning on a couple of these rinks here. We've got to 9-all now in the middle rink.
And Charlestown in the third game there just played a beautiful bowl.
Yeah, Shane got very excited, didn't he?
He certainly did. So Jared Duncan and Brett Waugh's gone to 9-all. Brett Waugh's got another score. He must have picked up another 4. That was on 8 ends. So, very close.
Here's a good bowl coming in. That's a great bowl. Yeah, that's 3 to Charlestown.
3 to Charlestown at 24-all on the masterboard too, boys.
Yeah.
So,
The way it's going, mate, I think I'll give Teralba the commentator's curse.
you could have done that. Anyway, Lee
Might
Bloor looks
change
like he's played a
everything.
good bowl.
Oh, great try.
Yeah, well, it's second shot. So, good bowl by Lee Bloor from Teralba. Charlestown still hold 1.
And in the 1 grade, Soldiers Point still leading 18 to 7.
Yeah, they've skipped down a little bit there.
15 ends, is it? Looks like 15 ends.
I think so,
completed.
mate. Yeah, it's only early days.
Yeah, yeah.
So Craig Eads has played a bowl then. He's probably third shot maybe, but he's probably been the difference in the game the last 3 ends. He's played some big bowls the last 3 ends to keep Charlestown back in it, on this rink in particular. Lee Blaw, if he's under the front one, he's every chance. He's played a great bowl.
Oh, great bowl.
Very, very good shot.
They definitely won.
It's up and down. They're having a look. They're undecided.
Undecided. Oh, well. Look like one to me.
Yeah, so it's Greg John's bowl at the back there. Not Greg John's bowl.
Craig Eads.
Ian Percival's.
That's the advantage of having the old bullseye. You could place over the top of the kitty.
Yeah.
You could tell exactly who's got the shot and everything. But,
Yeah, the old bullseye. Whatever happened to that? They should bring that back, Hoppy.
that used to be on Jack Eye, wasn't it?
It used to be on Jack Eye. Yeah.
I think on Channel 5.
I was watching a bit of Jack Eye the other night. It was good. I think Mark McMahon
your
playing
time,
Cameron
wasn't it?
Kirsten. No, definitely not, mate. Yeah. I remember those days. Robbie Perella and Mark McMahon and Paul Richards. The good old days. Peter Fong.
Charlestown's got the mat on the far green, so they've jumped out now to a, looks like 11.
11 to 6.
Don't know yet. He's put a 1 over. Yep, 11-6.
So Shane Broadbank has, yeah, it's 11-6 now over there on 9 ends. They've fixed their ends up, which is good. So he does lead 11-6, 9 all in the middle. And Charlie must think he's 1 down. He's playing an attacking shot. Broadbeck. Shane Broadbeck. Been around Charlestown for a long time too, hasn't he?
He has, mate. He's a piece of the furniture over there.
Piece of the furniture.
And his father, Ross, has probably been there longer.
Yes, Rossi Broadbeck. Okay, so what have we got here? It's up and down for shot on this rink. I'm not too sure. Charlie Collins played an attacking shot. So I believe he must think he's down to the Lee Blaw bowl. And got the 2 behind. That 1 bowl may be holding them out for a lot. And if I quickly have a look, I think it is. The Lee Blaw bowl looks like it could be holding them out for 5 or 6.
Certainly looks that way, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it certainly does. So I'm just waiting to see what's going on. Now Jared Gorsuch is coming down on the ditch side.
You're going to be short.
Wow. Now here's a big opportunity for Charlestown to probably hit the front. If he can move that bowl clean, not move anything else out, not move the jack, it probably won't matter if he moves the jack.
If he leaves the jack there, he's still going to be fit.
Yeah. If he can sit the green and gold bowl out, sit it through and stay, he could be holding quite a few. And then,
+1, I reckon.
yeah, maybe even more.
Yeah.
So we'll have a look and see what happens, but that'll put a lot of pressure back on Jared Gorsuch and the Teralba Mullets. Charlie Collins, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what he can do. Now, he's playing a weighted shot. He's just going to be a tad wide, I think. But, yes. Now, what are they doing? So it's 1 to Teralba.
1 to Teralba.
Okay. 1 to Teralba.
They make it 10-6 after 9 ends.
10-6 after 9 ends, mate. 10-5 it should be, shouldn't it?
Oh, 10-5, I'm sorry.
After 8 ends.
Don't apologise, mate.
9 ends.
No need to apologise.
They're getting their ends right. They've been all over the shop with their ends, these
I had
guys.
cataracts done not long.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Right. I'll forgive you.
All right.
There's a great bail from Teralba.
So we've got
Duncan.
25 all on the masterboard. And they've brought the mat up, Teralba here. We've noticed it. Brought the mat up. Gone a little bit shorter.
Well, his line's looking all right. Just his weight to arrive. And he's arriving just probably a foot and a half short.
I'm just zoom that out a tad. Drop it down a bit.
Don't
Going
hit
to
it.
punch him up, is he?
Oh, wow. How's that? Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't see that every day. The bowl's fallen over as he's coming arriving. Yes.
Fell right in his path.
So Trent Bennison's holding one. The score is 10-5 to Teralba on rink 6, our preview match.
Little slider.
Little slider, probably good enough.
Could be, oh, I don't know. Definitely one. Teralba.
Anyway. Ian Percival might have something to say about that. Let's have a look.
Good man on the job.
It's not too bad, I don't think, is he? What's his weight like? Just going to be a bit short, a bit wide. Anyway, Greg John on the mat. I believe they're holding one, maybe two. Down he comes. He's pretty deadly with that stick.
Gets around that front one. He's got a great bowl here.
Oh,
Oh,
slid
did he
past.
touch the kitty then?
Yeah, I don't think he did, mate, but regardless, it's in a pretty good home. It's a close game, so I think that game's 9-all, is it? No, they're back in front now, Teralba in the middle rink.
He's getting a little bit heavy. He's in the ditch. So definitely one to Teralba. Could be two.
Two. Greg's a little bit down.
They want to punch. Oh.
Don't think it changes anything. So it's 10-9 to Teralba in the middle rink, Jared Duncan's rink.
That could be second shot, that bowl where he punched up of Charlestown. Still one to Teralba.
And Joel Field, as he snuck in, he'd be pretty close.
He might be.
He might be.
Just looking at the shot there.
I think he's pretty close, Monty.
There's one standing up, one sitting across. Yeah, I think Giles got the shot there.
Yeah, I think you're right. So looks, we all agree that's one to Charlestown on this rink. Lee Blaw's got his first bowl of the end. He's going to play the backhand. He got two on the run. Trent Bennison's bowls.
Oh, no worries now.
Yep, make sure of it.
Definitely one to Charlestown.
Very hard hand to play that because it was only bowling the run in. He had to make any contact. He had to wait to push it through.
Yeah, I think you're right, Hobby. Probably should have made a little bit more positive at it.
Yeah.
But it's easy for us to say sitting behind here, mate.
Oh, that's true too.
Good to see you got yourself a nice Diet Coke there. And
Zero.
I'm a bit parched. How about you, Bonty?
Yeah, a bit disappointed we weren't considered, mate.
That's me nephew always worries about.
Yeah, he does a good job too, mate. Good on him. Right, so he's called him to play for the shot. Land his own, push the green through, stay for three in a measure. Maybe even more. So how's he looking? He's going to hold. Oh, unfortunate. He might be two down now.
But he's open. He's got a port there now. He can come through though.
He has. He has.
But they got no backwood, I don't think, have they?
Yes, not sure.
That's Charlestown bowl out the back.
No, I believe that's Greg John's bowl.
The one where his foot is.
I think so.
Tend to agree with you. It's not really a dark blue. It's sort of a mid blue.
Yeah, it's a mid blue.
I've got dark blue here, but yeah.
He's probably getting easy to go at the back, and he's probably just a little bit quick. So as it stands, it looks like it could be two to Charlestown. One at least, with the pink bowl. The black bowl of Craig Eads could be second shot. But we'll wait and see. So we've got 10-9. Jared Duncan's back in front against Brett Ward, 10-9. Now, far rink, I believe, is
I think Joe's got to play of arriving weight.
11-6. Could be wrong. Just can't see that scoreboard at the moment.
He's got a good bowl here.
Great
Oh,
shot.
he's moved the kitty.
Yes, he has. So,
And a touch or two
Yep.
in the ditch.
so he's probably holding one, maybe two,
Could be
maybe
two.
three. I think it could be three.
Certainly looks like 3.
Yeah. So a great conversion by Jared Gorsuch then. So that end rink, we just can't see the score over there. It's 11 to something.
11 to 7, isn't it?
Can't see it, mate.
11.
Well, Charlie Collins has turned a bowl. I don't know if it's done anything. It's 11 to 9.
11-9.
11-9 on the far one. So
After 9 completed ends.
yeah, well, they keep stuffing their ends up. They go to 8, then they'll change it back to 7, then they'll flip it over to 9. So I've got 29-25 Teralba. Jared Gorsuch holding 2 at least. I think he's probably 3. Maybe 4 with this one.
Just got to get around that front
And
one.
he has. He's around it. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
One shot. He had to put one finger up then. I don't know if he...
He's more than one. Surely.
No, he just put the one finger up. That's what I... Well, that seems funny. Or what, just saying it's a good shot. I don't know.
Well,
It looks like it's Greg John's bowl,
Unless
isn't
that's
it?
the
Yeah, that's what I
Charlestown
thought it
bowl.
was.
It could be the Charlestown bowl on the left-hand side of the kitty.
yeah, I don't know, mate. I didn't think it was.
Well, I
but-
thought he put only one finger up. That's what I'm...
Unless it was Charlie's bowl.
Tell you what, this ain't far away
Not a mile
either.
away either.
Oh, unlucky.
Well, it's only one now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what's the Charlestown bowl?
So it put us all out of our misery. So they tell us good morning from Rathmines. So the grade 7 final's been played there today. Good old Rathmines.
Yeah,
And
I
they're
remember
going.
the Valentine Club, so I hope they're going well.
Okay, so they're going short again. So it was definitely 1 to
Teralba.
Teralba. So it should be 11 to 5. Now, boys, make sure you get your ends right. 10. Okay, I think the end rink's the only one that's hasn't mucked it up.
In the one grade, Soldiers Point's now leading 21 to 9.
Okay.
Oh, looking very crash hot for Beresville at this stage. It's a long way to go, but
There is a long way to go, mate. Let's get that right for everyone there. A bit of view of it. And Percival, good starter. Really good. 10 minutes since first bowl's gone past.
I can't hear you, mate.
You can hear me now?
That's better.
That's better.
You
just
you
turned it
must.
off whilst
I
at
think
the
Hoppy's
drink.
turning off the wrong
You're
mics.
turning up the wrong mic, Copy.
Where do I won?
You're 2, mate.
Oh, 2.
No wonder we're confused.
Yeah, we're all good now. We're all good.
It's all right, Hoppy.
They're all on.
It's nearly 11 o'clock, mate. You'll wake up soon.
I was up early this morning, actually.
I think it's karma for getting himself a Diet Coke and not considering us.
Exactly.
I didn't ask for it.
Anyway, good bowl. 2 good bowls by Ian Percival and a toucher. Well played. Well played. Chloe Appleby, come on, Barrow.
Now, Chloe, is that Taylor's wife or his mother?
I'm not too sure, mate. Not too sure.
Great bowl there from Greg John.
Not too sure. Well, Blake Nan, Western Australia, Joel Field, come to watch, and this is the first end. Pull your finger out, son. Well, I think he's giving you the tip there, Joel.
I'll let him know when he walks past.
Oh, Blakey.
So on the master board, it's now 30 to Teralba, 26 to Charlestown.
25 should be, unless it's 10 all on the other rink. So you're 26, you are right. You're one step ahead of us, mate.
I can add up sometimes.
I think you're doing a good job adding up.
Good ball there from Greg John. He's holding one.
So we have Jared Gorsuch 11-5 up after 10 ends against Charlie Collins from Charlestown. 10 all after 10 ends. Brett Waugh, Jared Duncan. And there's a changeover on the far rink where it's
11 all.
11 all on 11. So, wow.
Here's a great bowl.
And that's a great shot. Joel Field, well played.
His own bowl too.
Well, there you go. He must. The message from Western Australia, mate, it's got through to him.
Blake, you're onto something.
He's pulled his finger out, Blake. Just for you.
Wow, close affair. So, big shot. Joel Field. So Lee Blore with the XGs.
He's got to pull up now.
Chance here. This is a great shot. What a bowl.
Great
Magnificent.
bowl.
That is a great bowl.
That was a head-up tat job.
We'll try and just get that down there so we can see that. You can see there how far he is behind it. He's drawn right to the ditch. He's only a bowl off the ditch.
Yeah. This is a wide line. It won't come back, and it's in the ditch.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't want to go that close. We'll just have a look at that one there. So Lee Blore's holding one. Teralba's holding one. Any touch of the jack advantageous to Teralba. He doesn't want to sit his own.
This will go in the ditch.
But his first one was a cracker. Great shot, mate.
Not that one, the first one.
Great shot. He's standing right alongside us. So I don't know what Charlie's calling easy to do. Play the backhand, personally. Just play the backhand, sit there, trail the jack, sit the bowl.
Sit the bowl into the ditch.
Be positive with it. You lose it, doesn't matter. You're only one bowl off the ditch anyway. Give it a chance.
Got second shot.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see what he does. Craig Eads.
Doesn't need great weight. It's just a foot over. It'll push him in the ditch.
He's playing the forehand. I think he's trying to get under the front one. Oh, his margin for error was...
Yeah, yeah.
You're not 100% sure about that call, but anyway.
You've got to play with weight to do that too. And
you do.
He found the front bowl.
You do.
I think if he missed the front bowl, he would have missed the jack too.
Anyway, it's 1 to Teralba. With the green and gold bowl that Lee Blore's played a smoker, drawn to the ditch, behind the jack.
Far be it from me to criticise a two-grader's decision, mate.
Far me either. Okay. Now, Jared Gorsuch.
Wasn't there before.
Yes. Look, I know the intention there. I can see what they're trying to do, but
I think the odds are the other way.
Oh, absolutely.
If you hit the jack across, you're still going to have it with the pink bowl.
Absolutely. And if you hit the jack across and sit the blue one in the ditch, it's not a toucher. The pink one's yours. So let's have a look. I tell you what, he's got him.
Oh, what a great bowl.
Who are we to comment?
That's
Great
right.
shot, Charlie Collins.
As I said, mate, don't me to tell him too great what to do.
Yeah. Yep.
What a terrific bowl that was.
Certainly was.
Tell you what, don't write this one off just yet either.
Oh, I've written it off, mate. It's
Yeah.
short.
Oh,
It's
yeah, he's
short.
pulled up short, yeah. He looked good coming down. He just
Certainly
got
did.
the
I'm
weight.
still trying to get over the first shot of Charlie Collins. It was it was a smoker. And didn't think he was going to play that hand, but well played, Charlie. He's coming down on his backhand. He's got to get past the front green and white ones. He'll go close to counting. And he's not a mile away. Is he going to make it?
No.
Not quite.
Should be one more to Charlestown.
So one down. One to Charlestown.
11-6 after 11.
Right, so our masterboard looks 32 to 27, so very close. You're just past the halfway point of the game.
That's the 5 shots that Jared Gorsuch is holding that's winning the game for Teralba so far.
It is, mate. It is. So
Other
yeah,
2 games are both drawn.
that little buffer. Just for the bowlers who don't know, just to update you on our Platinum Premier League, where Newcastle Zone 2 was represented by the Raymond Terrace Jets. After winning their first game against Warilla, the home side, on the Friday night, unfortunately they were defeated by Cabramatta yesterday morning, and then last night played Warilla again, who defeated St John's Park, and unfortunately they went down 2 rinks to 1, but end up coming third in the inaugural Platinum Premier League. So
Great effort.
a fair effort. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. To go down there and to, beat Warilla's not an easy task on their home dunghill, and they beat them once. So
World-class bowlers too.
yeah, absolutely. So fair effort, Raymond Terrace. Hold your head up high. Strong club, great club. Go the Jets. But that final, the Platinum Premier League, Cabramatta versus Warilla, will be a cracker. And I'm sure it'll be live streamed today by the opposition.
I would say so.
And good shot in Percival. Now Lee Blore is trying to make amends from the first one. He was just a little bit heavy the first one. This one doesn't look too bad. Not too bad at all, and that's a good correction. Might still be one down, but it's a much better bowl. Well played.
Beresfield's come back a little bit now. It's only 22 to 13 in favour of Soldiers Point. A bit of a fight back from the Beresfield Magpies.
Yeah.
Scotty Thorogood. Charlie Collins has one of the best bowls brains in the business. Well, I've got to tend to agree with that because, as I said yesterday, when we made our debut for Zone 2 many years ago, he's my roommate. And you'd have to have brains to be in the same room as me. And,
I think it's the other way around.
I remember making our debut for Zone 2 down in the ACT. Charlie and I still remember Les Parrott getting up and giving all the debutants their badge, and they all got one, and he forgot about myself. Bobby done stuck up for me, so I was happy with that.
Where did you play the game at, Tony? Can you remember?
I can't remember, mate.
I've been to 2 clubs down there.
Might have been Tuggeranong. Is it
I've been to
Tuggeranong?
Western Creek Labour Club.
Actually, I think that's where it was. Yeah, and I can remember my skipper was the one and only John Gregory, Shagger as they call him. Great guy to play bowls for.
Oh, from over at Belmont.
Yeah, he was the skipper.
I think the other club we were down there where we done the final of the Zone 13, I think it was Belcannon.
Oh, Belconnen.
Yeah, bowling club. Very nice little club.
You've got some good clubs down there. Certainly have.
Yeah. And they're in the suburban area.
Great shot, Greg John. Well played. So he's turned that into 2. Yeah, so I was quite privileged to play a few times in the ACT.
What were you, the reserve or the mascot?
Yeah, well, mate, I was the drinks boy.
Drinks boy.
Well, I played like it. Anyway.
You have them days there, mate.
Well, you do have them days. Obviously, There's been a lot of bowlers that played a lot more games than I did, but I was honoured just to have played one, so. I think Shagger. In the meantime, we've got Teralba holding a couple. We did actually win that game too down there, I believe. Test series. So he's just a little bit high. Beautiful weight. Craig Eads, plenty of room there on his backhand. Slips under that close to Jack High bowl of Greggy Johns.
He's close. He is close.
Great shot.
Ball left from Alan
That's a great shot, and that's the
Great
shot.
bowl.
So someone, is it Jessica Govins, wants an update, Soldiers Point versus Beresfield. So I can't quite tell you at the moment because they're all standing in front of the board.
Well, Alan Appleby's just played a bomb and he's trailed the kitty into the ditch.
Who's that, Taylor? Taylor Appleby?
Taylor Appleby.
Yep. So I think Beresfield might be clawing their way back.
They slowly have. They're only 9 shots.
They are. It's 22-14 on 23 ends.
And I think there's a couple of scores to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're clawing their way back against Soldiers Point. So at the crossover here, we still think Charlestown's holding the one. Craig Eads has played a screamer. He's probably 2 down. Jared Duncan's 1 in front now. On 11 ends, he's 11-10. Charlie Collins holding 1. Plenty of room on the backhand. Beat the Jack High bowl, you'll score. Just to the right of you there, Bonte is one of my fellow skippers from Mayfield West. The live stream king himself, Jade Butterworth, better known as Digby. How are you, buddy? He's, well, I'm all right. I'm all right. He's a Sydney Swan.
Not far away.
Tell you what, he's played this
He's
all
got
right.
the kitty.
Great shot.
Oh, he slid through.
Yeah, I think he counts though, doesn't he?
That could be the shot.
It is the shot.
It is the shot they've indicated. So 1 to Jared Gorsuch. He's played a bomb.
Should have come there. They come in the same hand. Yes. He can
Yeah,
work
for
off his
sure.
own bowl.
Well, he gets an edge of Craig's bowl, even if he's under that and sits that and stays.
He can take that one out and play for 3.
He can. Well, now he'd be 2. No, he'd be 3. No, 2. Get it right, Tony. Anyway, Charlie Collins. And he's not happy with it. He's dropped it.
Yeah, he's got no weight, has he?
Tell. Well, I don't know, guys. You know when playing bowls, when you get... There's plenty of times that you'll know. You've come off the green when it's been wet and rainy the day before, whatever, and you've gone out there and it's windy and that, and it's got that shiny feel to it. And you've got that slippery feel where your hands are all dry and everything like that, and it's happened to everyone. And sometimes they just slip out of your fingers, so to say, Hoppy.
That's for sure.
So just to update you on that game, yes, they've it's 22-15 now. Beresfield's clawed right back. They were down 18-7. So they've outscored 8-4, Soldiers Point. So they're definitely back in at 22-15. So 1
They're holding
to
3 shots on David Gavin rinks now with
Govern.
Govern.
That's right. Govern. So 1 to Jaron Gorsuch.
Govan.
Yeah, Govern. He made comment, let's get his name right, and he deserves for us to get his name right.
Looking over there, they're holding at least 3 shots. If they can hold them, it'll change the game completely over there.
Mm.
And I think he got the...
Okay. So, Teralba's got the mat back and they've brought it up again. Well, it's 12-6 on our live stream game. 34-27 Teralba over Charlestown. Now, after 34 ends, so there's 29 ends to go in the game, the winner will progress to the grand final against the home club, the Hamilton North Hornets. What's that weather looking a bit
dicey.
What do you think, Bonty?
It's coming over a little bit grey, but it's I don't think it's that threatening at the moment.
That's how it was yesterday.
It was. It was a little bit worse than that. And Ian Percival, not a bad start, Perce. Yep, 1 to Charlestown. So 13-11. Charlestown skipped the front on the far rink. 13-11. So Shane Rodbeck, 13-11 on 12 ends. So what do we go to? 34-29. 5 shots. Good shot there by Trent Benison. And Ian Percival's just slipped past, so it'll be 1 to Teralba. Greg Johns on the mat. He's playing the inside, rather the outside.
On that black ball.
Sits that, he scores.
Yeah.
Yep. Well played, that's 2.
On the counter.
2 to Teralba, Joel Field.
Another score to Beresfield on David G-O-V-A-N's rink.
The governor. So
22-17, only 5 shots behind now.
Wow.
A big fight back from Beresfield.
Very much so. He's looking over us. He's looking at us thinking, oh, I hope they're calling me Govern. I hope they're calling me Govern.
Well, he always hits the governor.
Yeah, the governor, that's it.
It's not, it's a governor.
Bonty, the colour man. Okay, Greg John.
Starting to feel a bit like Kerry O'Keefe, mate, with my comments.
Yeah, that's why you're the colour man.
I'm trying to think of the frog joke, but
or the pasta.
The pasta.
Told he was going to make a car out of spaghetti.
Yeah, you should have seen a face when it drove past.
Oh, he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. And they're just the most silliest dad jokes, aren't they?
They are. But I just love the way he laughs at himself before he finishes them.
Funny. Anyway, back to the bowls. Maybe we need something like that.
We do. Or Billy Brownless. You've seen the Billy Brownless?
I have.
Yeah. Joke of the day.
Yes. Billy Brownless, Geelong Cats legend. Anyway, Lee Bloor on the mat for Teralba. Holding 2. Playing his backhand with the XGs. The green and golds, and he's probably just going to drop it a little bit short there. Has got a little bit overcast here, viewers. Yes. Appreciate all the comments coming through on the YouTube and on Facebook, so keep them coming.
Be kind. Send Happy a gift.
Yeah, send him a gift.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. He's out there playing. He's plying his trade. How's he actually going? He's 8-7 in front. Oh, 8-7 behind. It's a tight affair. Now, it's not a bad head we've got here in our live stream game. Not a bad head at all. Craig Eads is down on his backhand. Charlie looks interested. Tell you what, he's not a mile away.
Once again, just slowly running out of puff.
Oh, bummer. He might be third shot, though. And something that Charlie can use.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit hard for Jared because their both hands are blocked.
Yeah, something Jared could use too if he can get underneath it.
You don't want to make contact, like heavy contact.
Doesn't want to move that jack down the line, mate, to those 2 pink bowls. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what he does. Shane Broadbank. Andrew Swan raises a hand, gives him a clap. Not the desired result. Anyway, Jared Gorsuch. Down he comes, and he's under the black one. He's just going to go around it.
He could.
Wow.
That could come
That's
into
a great
count.
shot.
Yeah,
well played,
could be a count.
I think it does count, Hobby. I think he's holding 3.
Yeah. Oh, a bit of pressure on Charlie. He's got a wide line. He's not going to come back, is he?
Not quite, I don't think.
Great try.
Even if the bowl tighter, he would have turned Craig Eads' bowl up, probably would have scored. Anyway. 35-29 on the master board after 36 of the 63 ends that they need to play.
Just over halfway.
Just over halfway.
63, mate, 63.
36 to 63. What did I say?
66.
66.
You got 6 on the mind.
That's why you're the colour man.
What did I say?
Yeah, that's why you're the colour man. That's Route 66 I was thinking of. Yeah.
It was the same thing.
Anyway, Jared Gorsuch doesn't look like he's played this too bad. I think he's going to be a counter. Is he?
I don't think so.
Not quite.
No.
Not quite.
It's made it hard for Charlie, though.
He certainly has.
Charlie's got to get onto that black one and push it in.
He might change his hand and play the other hand.
Yeah, I don't know. Regardless, I think the bowl of Lee Blaw's in the way.
It is.
If he around that and he gets the edge of the blue one playing the inside of the green, the forehand, you could get nothing. Does he play the backhand forcefully up through Jared's last bowl? Anything's possible. Let's see what he does. So 13-all is the game between Michael Smith and Shane Brodbeck. I think it's 13-all now on 13 ends. Close affair. Then it's 12-10 to Jared Duncan over Brett Waugh on 12 ends. And 12-6 in our featured game, Jared Gorsuch versus Charlie Collins.
In the one grade now, it's only 4 shots to difference in favour of
23-19, the one grade.
27 ends played.
Clawing their way back, Beresfield. The Giant Killers from yesterday. 23-19. Now, here's Charlie.
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, just a bit of weight is all he needed.
3 shots.
So 3 shots.
The Gorsuch.
Yes. So we've jumped away. 15-6 on 13 ends.
Was that 2 or 3, Lee?
3.
Was 3?
3. Thank you, mate.
I thought he put 2 fingers up.
You only asked me, mate. I could have told you.
Okay, 40-29 now. They've got a bit of a break on them. 11-shot break after 38 ends. They've brought the mat up again. I don't think this is over by a long shot. I really don't.
No, it's still a long way to go.
Still a long way to go. Anyway. Our starter,
Great
Trent
bowl
Benison.
there from the Gov.
And not a bad bowl from Trent Benison here as well. Gets Teralba off to a fantastic start. They're still persevering and bringing that mat up. It seems to be working for them. And Percival. Not a mile away.
Not far away.
Yep. And a good home.
Good home.
Touch heavy. Good home now.
Good, very good home there.
Yep. Good spot. Okay. Ian Percival. I think he's got a bit more purpose in this one, gents, hasn't he? Just going to miss him.
Oh,
yeah.
great try.
Great try. But second shot.
Made a little
Something
bit
to work
harder
on.
Now, though. Got Trent Bellows nearly sitting right behind the kiddie.
Something to work on. Okay.
Probably a touch heavy here, is he?
Hello, how are you? Yeah, photo, why not? Awesome. Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Go for your life. sneak through. Anyway, back to the game. Joel Field looking at playing his forehand, trying to sit the shot bowl through. Has just got under it. Weight was okay. Greg John going to add to it. He sits that, he counts, and he does. Good bowl. Good bowl. So Joel Field trying it again.
This time, another side.
He's got his own bowl, so that's a Charlestown bowl, so it's his third shot now. So got a bit lucky with that one. But 2 down. And Lee Blore. He'll probably play the forehand too, I'd imagine. Just sit Ian Percival's bowl. Inside it counts. Ben Relso, is Gilly still waking up? I've barely heard him. Are we talking about Paul Gilmore? If we are, I can't hear him either, mate. But probably he's concentrating on his game, matey. Good weight there from Lee Blore.
They must draw in that hand, though.
No, it's notoriously tight, they do say.
Yeah.
So Craig Eads.
Not this tight, though.
No. Gone under.
So still holding 2 shots.
Yes, Scott Chinner every evening, guys, from Canada. Found this link streaming worked better. Well, welcome aboard, Scott, all the way from Canada. Believe it or not, mate, I actually spent a lot of time in Seattle at Jefferson Park Bowling Club. One of the best clubs I've had anything to do with. A fantastic club in Seattle. And when I was coaching Team USA, but spent a lot of time up there, and some great people from that club and some bloody good bowlers from there as well. To name a few, Janice Bell, Alex Vandenbos, John Johnson, and the one and only Richard Broad, Ricky Ricard, just to name some people that come from that club that are fantastic bowlers and better people. Jefferson Park Lawn Bowling Club, Seattle, Washington.
So what's Teralba holding, 2 or 3 there?
I think they're holding 3, mate. I'm not too sure about the back one.
Yeah.
It might be, well, it's 2 at least. So welcome our friend from Canada. Is he going to add to it though, Hoppy?
Soon find out.
Don't think so. A bit wide.
I don't think so.
No. Anyway, Charlie, he needs to arrive. Playing his forehand. And he's playing with some purpose. Tell you what, I don't mind this at all.
He's got it all the way.
This is a big shot. That's a great bowl, and he's still going to be 1 down, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
under Penniston.
But better than what it was.
But
He was
Jarrett should be very careful, doesn't make contact with that last bowl, because he... is he under it?
We'll see. Jared plays here, but there's an opportunity.
No, he's done nothing.
Now, what does he do? Does he play up to Trent Benison's bowl, the Teralba bowl, to remove it and stay for 1,
He's
maybe
gotta
2?
play, I'd say he's got to play full weight if he wants to try
Yeah.
and remove the bowl.
From where you're sitting, Bonty, what do you think?
Well, if he goes to forehand, mate, he's got the opportunity to push his own up.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he misses that, go and sits Benison out.
Or pick up the jack.
Even pick up the jack if he goes under that front blue one and onto the other black
what
one
weight
there.
does he need, though? Arriving weight or ditch weight or...
I think you're going to have to be doing a foot or 2 over, mate, because if you're going to rely on getting that blue one up in there, and if you want to try and get that shot bowled back a bit to bring your blue one in, so you probably need a foot or 2 of weight.
So, Charlie Collins.
He's got the foot or 2 of weight.
I'll tell you what.
Little slider.
Oh, wow. Wow. So Jared Duncan's jumped out to a 15 to 10 lead on 13 ends. How many was that? That was just 1 to Teralba on this
I
ring.
think. Yeah.
So it should be 16-6
So he put the mat right up again.
on 16. I'm just not too sure about our far rink at the moment because there's a lot of people standing in the way, but 41 to 29.
12 shots. And they've
Starting to
played
sneak
38
away.
ends.
Jared Duncan's 15.
They got to 25 all, Charlestown, and they just seem to have...
It's 44 to 29 now. They've skipped away a little bit.
19 to 4 in the last few ends.
Wow. Okay, Trent Benison. Last 3 or 4 ends, he's actually, first bowl has been pretty good. He's been spot on, he certainly has.
How are you, Frosty? Thanks, mate. You've been
Hey,
listening?
Frosty.
Good. Oh, good.
Got it on in the car, we like it.
Have you sent Happy a gift? Have you sent Happy a gift online?
25-19,
Eh?
Soldiers Point over Beresfield. After 29 ends.
Oh, yeah.
Still anyone's game.
It is anyone's game.
Weather's starting to come in a bit. Weather's starting to come in a bit.
There's Trent Benison down again. Played another bomb. Yes, great
Good
bowling.
shot.
Made 2.
Scott Chinner said he's actually remembered at Jefferson Park, Seattle, and he knows about Hamilton North Bowling Club. And a good friend of mine comes from Canada, a guy called Keith Roney, that I brought over to Australia to play our inaugural Premier League season for Raymond Terrace. Sorry, our second season. So, Mr. Miyagi, as he's fondly known at the Jets.
Look
Keith
at this, look at this, look at this.
Great shot.
Will he fall back? I don't know.
Yeah, so if you see Keith around, give him my regards, mate. Okay, so what have we got here? It's close.
It's very close. I couldn't call it looking at that.
Greg John's going to try and disturb it, I think.
Always favoured a
just
flat
gonna-
bowl, but that is very close.
Going to run away. I think his rate was pretty good.
Yeah, good arriving weight.
I sort of think, like you do, Hoppy, I think Charlestown's got the shot.
I like the flat bowls,
You like the flat bowl? Anyway, Joel Field,
but there's a lot of bowls to come, so
he's forehand. And
he won't do nothing. He's going to slide through and might go in the ditch.
he's going to slip through, and he has hit the sand. Well, as when they run past the jack, what do we do? Vroom. Anyway, Greg John. Tell you what, he's played this brilliantly.
That's
Great
a great bowl.
shot.
Oh,
And
I don't know.
they're both standing up.
Yeah.
So 16-13 to Charlestown on the far rink. Keeps them back in it.
I think Greg Johns might have the shot there.
You think so?
The one bent laying over a bit's got the shot, I think.
The one on the left-hand side. Oh, the right-hand side.
Right-hand
sorry.
side, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's got the possibility of actually falling at some stage.
They can rest that bowl on the left-hand side. They'll be holding 4 shots.
16-13. Charlestown's in front, I believe, on the far rink.
Oh, is that rain I can see?
It is. There's a bit of rain coming now, guys. Like it's just come from nowhere.
Yes.
I don't know how long it'll actually last.
Very fine rain.
Lee Blaw. Great shot. Well played. Make 2 out of that. A little bit of rain, but I don't think there's much in it. I think it's just going to...
That's how it started yesterday, don't forget.
Yes,
like this.
true, mate.
Yes.
Then settled in and that was it.
True. No, it's okay at the moment.
Yeah, it's only light, mate. I'm getting a little bit here.
Want to get the tarp back up.
It's tarp.
So pretty good shot there.
Oh, this one down here.
Anyway, Lee Blaw's back on the mat. They're holding 1. Playing the short ends. And he, tell you what, not a, ooh, no. Anyway, 1-2 Teralba. Lloyd would be happy with that. It's frozen a couple of times, but I fixed it. Oh, did you? Yeah. Okay, we're back. I think the rain stopped. Oh, just the masterboard, the score, the Excel. Yeah. And then the mouse, our battery went flat, so we went and got a new battery. That's all happening, but it's been blemish-free, mate. And some good commentary. Good commentary, Hoppy, huh?
So far, mate.
Comments from all over the world. We're having a great time, and it's starting to get cold. Anyway, back to the game. Let's have a look here. Craig Eads. Oh,
very unlucky.
Tell you what, if he hadn't hit his own bowl then, if he could have got that flush, or he could have got in off the blue one.
Yes, easy.
So they are 2. Teralba. 16-6, crucial part of the game, 44-33. They tell us. I don't know where they got the 33 from, but we'll have a look. So it's 16-13 on 14 in the far rink. We've got that one. The middle rink.
You might be able to take this off soon anyway, hopefully.
Jared Duncan, just in the way, we can't see, against Brett Wall. So it's 15-11 to
Keep it going, son. Keep it going. Great
On
ball left
14.
from David Govan.
Govan.
Govan, G-O-V-A-N.
G-O-V-A-N.
Actually, they call him the governor.
They do call him the governor. He actually made comment to Boyd yesterday. He said, can you tell him to get my name right? I'll spell it G-U-V-A-N then. That's what I reckon.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
G-O-V-A-N.
If he wants
Dean and Dave, good guys, mate. Good guys.
If he wants to be Govan, mate, he bring Governor.
The governor.
Can't have it one way and have the other.
44-33 masterboard here. Teralba over Charlestown.
Charlie Staines on the mat.
Shane Broadbeck's rink is in front, but the other two.
Wants
Jared
a
Duncan
slider.
skipped
He wants a
away.
big slider. No.
Jared Duncan skipped away to 15-11, and Jared Gorsuch, as we know in our live stream game, 16-6 and holding 2.
Another score on there for David, G-O-V-A-N.
G-O-V-A-N. So what have we got over there? Can't see. Bezo's shaking his head. He's not happy about something.
They've hit the front on their scoreboard.
So it's 25-21 after 30 ends. Yeah. Soldiers Point 25, Beresfield 21.
Anyone's game.
Absolutely. Just like this one here. Now, Jared Gorsuch.
And Taylor Upward just picked up another score too, so they've improved again. So while there's no one standing there, the boys going to change the scoreboard, so we should be able to see exactly what it is now.
What's going on?
And they're only 2 shots behind.
Wow. 25-23 in our 1 grade game.
Yeah, what a great comeback from the Beresfield boys.
Soldiers Point 25, Beresfield 23 at probably the halfway point of the match.
Yeah, they're only 31 ends, so you've got another 32 to go.
Okay, let's have a look. Charlie Collins.
Oh, missed everything.
So
You haven't got to be dead to be stiff, do you?
So 2 to Jared Gorsuch. So it's 18-6 after 17 ends. Now, if I was a Charlestown player, not Charlestown, I'd want this rink to be off the green as quick as I can. They've played more ends. Obviously that Teralba's on top of them, but they can get this game finished. Keep it tight for the next 4 ends. Maybe score on each of those ends, or 3 of those 4 ends. Cut the deficit back to less than 12, while the other 2 rinks who have played 14 ends and 15 respectively and have kept their games pretty close. Might have a bit more fight in them. So
Yeah, 14 shots is a bit hard to make up.
it is. So Michael Smith now is 16 to 14 over there on 15 ends. Yes, what I'm saying. So the other 2 are relatively close. So if we can get this rink off, if they're down on confidence or they get off the green first, the other 2 might be able to lift. Chloe Appleby says, go Tay Tay. I wonder who she's talking about, mate.
What was that again?
Taylor Swift, mate.
She says, go Tay-Tay.
Tay-Tay, never heard of it.
Good old Tay-Tay. No, you never heard of her. Bobby, where you been, mate?
Where you been, mate? Taylor Swift.
Where you been? Anyway, so Trent Pedersen's holding shot. And Percival on the mat for Charlestown. Probably need to make a run, these guys. In the
Tell you what, he's not a mile away here. He's got a great bowl. He's played a curler.
Good bowl, Perce.
So I don't know what's going on with their ends. Are they 17? They did have it at 17 on the board. Now it's back to 15. So we're going to change that back.
And I can tell you that it's 25 all now on one grade between Soldiers Point and Beresfield.
Wow. Great
What a
shot.
great comeback. Got to keep the momentum going now, fellas.
Okay, Joel Field on the forehand, couple down. There you go, Ben Rouse. Oh, you wanted to hear Paulie Gilmore, or you've just heard him? He's awake.
There's still one to Teralba.
Probably two, aren't they?
Two, are they?
I think so. Could be wrong.
Going to pull up.
No, it's only one.
Now there might be two.
Now there might be two. Yep. Good call, Hoppy.
He can foresee the future.
Anyway.
He's going to make contact, is he?
Well, he's going to be the shot out of this, I think. He is. It's one to Charlestown.
Yeah.
A bit fortunate, but nevertheless, it's one
Well,
to Charlestown.
Jolie.
Now, all you listeners, all you people at Hamilton North Bowling Club, love to have you joining on the stream, on the YouTube, on Facebook. But what would even better if someone could go inside and get us a coffee.
Yeah, but that sounds good.
That'd be pretty good. So,
Why isn't there a coffee van here today?
yeah, not too sure. But would love a coffee.
Might buy one of those coffee vans and go around to things like this. You'd make a fortune.
I reckon you would,
Especially on a day like this.
as long as they're all raining.
He's just got a high line. They won't come back on that hand.
No. Green looks like it's running okay, though.
There.
So one to Charlestown, by the looks of it, with Joel Field's bowl. So, yeah, Ben, I don't know if you heard him. But, yeah, get into him, Gilly. All you guys watching over there in the US of A. Had the pleasure of watching the Southwest Open Championships, which they live streamed for the first time in a week or two ago. Done a great job too. Lauren Dion, Charlie Herbert, Steve Smith, Billy Brolt, good fellows. So well done, boys, and good to have you on board.
Still one to Charlestown.
One or two? One's easy
I think
bowl.
it's only one.
Yep, only one. So Lee Bloor.
Start to bend. We got the weight.
No, not gonna get here.
Not quite. So Craig Eads. Close.
Take that little bit of grass off and they do undercut,
He
don't
sits
they?
on the inside of that, he's going to count. And just gone under it.
If
Fair
gone the other
effort.
way, he would have got the shot.
He would have. Anyway, one to Charlestown, we believe. Ben Rousel said, Uber Eats will deliver us a coffee. Uber Eats.
Should have remembered boys that turned up a little bit early to watch see if they're going to play. They're
Well,
anxiously waiting.
Benny, if you're coming over to watch your one grade play in the grand final this afternoon, bring me a coffee and I'll give you that membership form. Anyway, Jared Gorsuch.
Bring
just a little bit
three.
wide.
Bring three. You can have 3 membership forms.
Good call.
You can come to
That's why
Charlestown
Bonte's
as
the
well.
colour man. Bonte is our colour man. He's our Major League Baseball version, the Bowls version. Charlie Collins trying to add to it. I
The
don't know if
bowl here.
Yeah, I tell you what. I don't
He's
think I've got
got
one
a
or
great
two.
bowl here.
Well played. Great bowl, Charlie.
Well, what does Jared do? Try to take them both out, or still try and draw, or
Two sides probably doesn't need to do anything silly.
he's got a bit of weight with this.
Alan Milkovich has found something amusing.
Yeah.
Little slider.
Tell you what
And
a
he's
bowl.
played a
Jared
bowl.
Gorsuch, he's played a screamer.
Great bowl.
Good
Well, I
bowl.
think Charlie will attack that bowl now.
He has to, mate. He has no option at this stage of the game. 16-8. 18-6, 15 ends. One down, probably 2, maybe 3 seconds. Excuse me. I think he's got no option, mate. If he can sit it through a foot or two, he stays for 3 and a measure.
Well, we'll soon find out.
He
He's on the
certainly
mat.
will. Nothing to lose. Everything to gain.
He's got to be up. That's the main thing.
How's he looking?
Tell you what, he's got a high line, but he comes off that roll there. He might do some damage.
Oh, not quite.
One to Jared Duncan. Gorsuch, I'm sorry.
Under Jared Gorsuch. So that takes the game to 19-6.
And on
just a bit-
Duncan's rinks, now 17-11
17-11.
after 15 ends. And on the far rink between War and
No, Duncan's
Smith
playing
and
War.
Broadbeck, I'm sorry.
Broadbeck.
16 to Charlestown. And I can't see the others.
So
It
Charlestown
looks like
16.
15. It is 16-15 to Charlestown, I think.
How many ends, mate?
16 ends.
16-15.
16-15. Yeah.
And how many ends we got? We said 16, right? Yep, correct. Okay, so we should be all up to date.
Soldiers points jumped out again to another 5-shot lead. 30-25 now over the Burrisville Magpies after 32 ends.
We're 51-33 here after 47 of the 63. Jared Gorsuch leading 19-6 on our live stream game. Jared Duncan 17-11 after 15. And Shane Broadbeck from Charlestown Tigers a 1-shot lead over Michael Smith after 16 ends.
Come on, mate.
And we better flip the camera over. Good idea and good timing. There's 2 bowls to
Trevor Banniston.
Trent Bennison.
Trent Banniston, I'm sorry.
2 good lead bowls.
And I think I've got a spot of rain on me too.
You copping it, Hoppy?
I think so.
Right.
Feel like it on me side of my neck.
Yeah, so just looking out there, it looks like it's a bit sprinkly. A bit of blue sky out there now too, which is looks like I'm passing over. Anyway,
Here's a good bowl. Yeah, he's moved the kitty back. They're still holding 2 shots. Teralba.
okay. So Greg John has played pretty well, I believe.
Tell you what, he's not badly down here
Yes,
either.
he's drawn another counter.
Yeah,
So that's 3 to Teralba.
Plus it's right on the draw too, so it's going to make it a bit hard for him to...
I think they need to...
He's got to arrive to try and push him through and stay there.
I think you're right, mate. I think in the last 5 ends, they need to probably change a few things. They need to start attacking a bit more because the first 2, their drawing is... I'm sure they're trying their guts out. There's no doubt about that.
Oh,
but
they're trying, that's right.
it's just not coming off for them, where the lead and second for Teralba have got on top, certainly since they got the mat and started going shorter. Maybe those last 5 ends, Charlestown need to change something up. It's City or the Bush 19-6.
Magpies have picked up another 3 shots in the 1 grade. It's now 30-28.
Wow, 30-28, that's 34 ends in the 1 grade. Soldiers Point have a 2-shot lead. Now, Joel Field is just a little bit hot. Sits the back one. Could come in handy. So, on the mat now, we'll have Lee Bloor, I believe. He'll add to it, holding the 3. Holding 3 on his backhand. Oh, he's just going to beat the front one. I think he's played it pretty well.
Bit of contact and push him up.
That's a good shot. That's 4, I think.
Oh, yes, easy.
Easy 4. What does he call here? Charlie, what do you want?
There's a little port there he can play to that front bowl of Charlestown's, but
I think he's got him to, he's playing through it. I mean,
yeah.
I think that's the right
Try
decision.
and take them 2 bowls out again, but open it up.
Don't know what. You're being outdrawn by your front 2 players. They're definitely being outdrawn. They're trying very hard, but the ascendancy's with the Teralba players at the moment. So change the game. Attack.
He's coming in night, or just a wide.
Unfortunately, it's a bowl wide. So Jared Gorsuch has called Lee Bloor just to get round the back there at about 7 o'clock on the screen. Cuts that shot off of those 3 Charlestown bowls. If they happen to get the kitty. He's just going to be a little bit hot, but I can see.
He did say he was heavy on lifting his hand.
Yes, he did.
I think he's going to get him to play his forehand just
He
onto
is.
that front bowl.
He wants him to try and trail the jack.
Yeah.
He does have the 2 directly behind it at 6 and 7 o'clock. So Craig Eads.
Tell you what, he's not a mile away.
Oh, they're just hanging on him out there.
Yeah, high line and they stay there.
But it's another counter if he happens to get a piece of it. Well, still waiting for that coffee. Milk and 2 sugars.
I don't like
Somebody,
coffee.
anybody. I can see the sausage sandwiches being cooked over there too. Madam, you may go around, no problem. That coffee smells fantastic.
You're not getting it.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Well, you can't go walk past us then.
Hello, we've got flashing lights down there as a police.
Oh, hello. What's going on down here?
If they come to the rescue of Charlestown.
Well,
I'll
the
bring
flashing
you
lights.
coffee for you, mate.
Maybe they are bringing me coffee.
Coffee.
Well, they're going to arrest me for having ordinary commentary.
Well, the lights don't. Someone pulled over because the lights are still flashing and they've stopped. So it's not coffee.
No.
No,
No, it's gone. It's gone.
it's still there.
No, it's still flashing.
Oh, right.
It's still down there.
Yeah.
The highway patrol.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Highway patrol, mate, that found someone doing naughty little things on the road. Well, their quota's down for the week, so they've got to pull someone up.
Someone might have rang Triple O to put the coffee out for you to bring it down here.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we've heard on the grapevine there's a bloke and his 2 mates who want a coffee up there.
We could try there from Charlie, but
Yeah.
no result.
So there's still probably 4 down.
Yeah.
4 down. 17-13 in the middle rink. So Brett Wall's got 2 back. He's trying hard. From 16 in.
Actually, it might be a good measure for 5 there, looking at it. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it could be a 5. 4 at least.
So, and 19-16 after 17 on the end one as well. So I think Michael Smith's got a 4 on 17 ends.
Stayed up high. Well, Charlie, if you don't get a result out of this, it's going to be a bit hard for you to come back.
Yeah, the deficit's jumped out to 20 on the masterboard now,
Yes.
so there's only
Yes.
14 ends to go in the game. The other 2, like we spoke about, are relatively close. There's 4 shots diff between Duncan and War and 3 shots diff between Smith and Broadbank. Both rinks Teralba in front. But there's a 13-shot difference in our live stream match here between Jared Gorsuch and Charlie Collins. And Charlie is possibly 5 down here at the moment. So, crucial bowl. Crucial bowl. We did see Shannon Rowe play a couple of blinders in this same situation yesterday that probably got Beresfield over the line, even though his rink lost. Anyway, Charlie Collins from Charlestown. on his forehand, playing some weight. How's he looking? How's he looking? Oh, and he's got it.
One to Teralba.
One to Teralba.
Very
How
unlucky.
unfortunate. But look, it's better than being 5 down.
Yeah.
So a good result. Bit unlucky. So 1 to Jared Gorsuch. So it makes it 20 to 6 on 17. And we'll switch over. So going short again. Got to say, probably in the last 4 or 5 ends, I think the difference has actually been
Trent.
Trent Benison. Yep, you're right, Hoppy. He's been all over it in the last 4 or 5 ends. He's set a good platform for Greg John to come along and add to it.
With bowls like this, no wonder.
Yeah, that's right. Lee Blaw's been, you know, not having to do much, just add to the score and cover. So, yeah, he's certainly made a difference. Alan Milkovich, come on the Tigers. Tigers roar. Well, a little bit more roaring won't hurt them at the moment, mate. They need to roar just a little bit louder. Brett Williams, hey, Uncle, how's them Raiders, mate? Well, I'm not going to be honest with you, my friend. We blew it. You didn't win it. I know we gifted you 2 tries, but, yeah, how's them Raiders? Who cares?
That's right.
Brett Williams, very good friend of mine, fellow lawn bowler. And won the yeah, great bowling lead ball. And won the major singles. Brett Williams did a cool one, I
He
believe.
is on fire.
Anyway, Purse has got a bit of a target there, Hoppy.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's a bit wide.
Starting to bend now, but a little bit too late.
Yeah. Starting to get a little bit cool. Now, our 1 grade, 34-28, so Soldiers Point skipped out to a 6-shot lead, but wow, after 36 ends, it's a tight game. And they're a little bit behind because the 2 grade kept playing in the rain yesterday. So Greg John holding 2. Teralba second has gone for cover, and it's a good bowl.
Handy bowl back there, though.
Absolutely. So Joel Field.
But them 2 bowls from Charlestown sitting behind the head there, they were in good positions with the kiddies moved.
This is just going to run away.
Just going to run away. Look, I think his rate was pretty good, but it's tension. So get it with the next one. You can play a big in here, young man. If Greggy doesn't do nothing, back yourself, mate. On your backhand, trail the jack, turn it into 4.
Find that bowl there, be another counter.
Well, he won't do it now, but here's your chance, buddy.
3 to Teralba.
That's it. Charlie's calling you the shot. Be the club.
That's
Now,
a better
it looks like he's
line.
got better line. He certainly does.
Is his weight going to hold him up again? No, he's starting to bend.
Oh,
Great try.
just a bowl wide. Great effort, mate. Yes, well. We're at 56 to 35, so after 50 ends. The sun's starting to come out again too.
That's the pull on the back of my neck.
Probably doesn't feel like that in Pondy and my neck either. Anyway, Lee Blaw looking to add to the count.
Bowl. Here's a great bowl.
Turned it into 4 again.
Yeah.
Cross and surrounded that jack.
Wow. Wow.
Get rid of it, he said. Get rid of it.
I was going to say, Hoppy, if you're feeling raindrops on the back of your neck, they're coming out of the top of your head, mate. You got your hood over it.
Come to the back there, all right.
They come on the back. I don't know how they're getting there, mate. They're coming like this.
Anyway, there's those sirens again.
They found someone else while they were stopped.
Okay, so Lee Blaw, they're holding 4. He's staying on that forehand, on that ditch side. He gets through that hole, it's a pretty good result. There we go.
So I don't know if that's intentional or not, that, because it,
I'm not too sure either, mate.
I think if he hits, he's going to kill it in here.
Okay, Craig Eads.
It's too wide again. He's going to get one out.
Oh, so he's still 3. Now we'll just have a bit of a look at that and see how far back.
That's Greg John's bowl, isn't it? There at the back. Oh, no, it isn't. There it is.
So you got Lee Blaw's bowl there, just up from the ditch.
Good chance if he drives at this, if Charlie drives at
It
this.
should
it's
kill it.
Kill it, yeah.
Yeah, if he-
knock off all those, it's got to go out.
Okay, Jared Gorsuch on his forehand. He's only going to beat the bowl at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock to count. Doesn't want to disturb anything. How's his weight? He's pretty good.
Weight's
I think he's
perfect.
counted. Yeah, good shot.
Hold
Well
the floor
played.
again. Well, Charlie, you got to drive. You got no alternative.
No, he's got to hit it, mate. He's got to hit it.
He's straight
got
into it.
something. Oh.
Ah, dear.
So we've got 19-13
so
over in the middle
unlucky.
rink now. 19-13. After how many ends in the middle rink now? 17 ends.
Still holding 3. Joe's got a bowl to come down.
Just waiting to see what's going on around him. Checking out his surrounds, what his fellow teammates are doing. Can't see that far rink over there. So 16-10. That can't be right.
No.
Must be 16-20.
There's an A-grade block.
Up to 18 ends. I believe that's pretty close, Bonty.
I don't know how you can put from 9 to 0 and not put the 2 up.
Look, the same thing happened yesterday on that scoreboard, if I remember rightly. They might be missing a 2.
Charlie's just got to swing into this. He's still got he can still see the kitty.
Yeah, he's got to play his forehand, so he's.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It's the jack. He needs that jack. Jared's dropped that blocker right in his line.
He's taking a bit of weight off, but he might be.
He's close.
Might be successful.
Oh, he's got one, so he's still
One
2
out.
down. Well, it's not through lack of trying, Charlie Collins. You've played 2 good bowls there with no result.
Yeah.
Probably the last couple of ends, you've been the better player on your rink.
So it's another 2, I'd say, to the score for Teralba.
Yep. So it should be 22-6 on 18. And may, dare I say, that the early crow, I think it's thanks for coming. I know there's 11 ends to go, but we're looking at a deficit now, of 26.
Yeah.
I think it might be a bit too much even for the best of teams.
29.
Okay. Trent Benison been leading exceptionally well since they've got control of that mat, playing fantastic
Yes.
bowls. Beautiful weight. And Ian Percival hasn't played bad, guys. Played a fair game, but in the last 8-9 ends, Trent Benison has certainly been the dominating lead.
Oh, he certainly has, hasn't he?
Look at this coming in.
And then what do we know? Good bowl, Perce.
Jack eye. 2 inches from the kitty.
But we were saying that, that Ian Percival has been bowling well.
Yeah, you're right. Monty has
Just
played.
that
He's played well.
Trent's been
He's
bowling
played well.
just much better.
Another score to Beresfield on the far ring.
Wow. So it's 34-31 now over there in the 1 grade qualifying final. Beresfield Soldiers Point.
Dale Ruffley's rinks keeping them in the game.
Yeah, it's a close affair, mate.
Shannon Rose being defeated 12-8, I think it is.
That's okay. He's keeping it tight.
And the Gubs rink, he's down
The Gove.
15-11.
Governor.
the governor.
He's down 15-11, that's correct. Yes, but he's won the last end by the looks of it. So, anyway, Greg John, who, as far as I'm concerned, has probably been best on ground between
That's
him and
another great
shot
ball,
between him and Jared Gorsuch. They've played well. They've all played well. The Teralba team has played fantastic.
I thought Greg John played that bowl.
That was the Teralba team has played great bowls,
Yeah.
and the front two have put the Charlestown front two under enormous pressure. Now,
Oh, who's that come up? That's Trent Venison.
yep, so probably two and a measure. So 16-10 on our far game. Jared Duncan's a 19-13, and this one here's 22-6, 18 ends. So just the road to the final, to the grand final. Teralba yesterday were defeated by Hamilton North, who progressed straight through to the grand final in the 2 grade. Charlestown had a great win over RAYMOND Terrace in the 2 grade. Hence to say Charlestown meets Teralba for the right to play Hamilton North this afternoon in the grand final, and Teralba is well and truly on top at this stage. And Joel Fields just sailed past, probably still 3 down, maybe 4. 4 down. And in the 1 grade, our 2 games yesterday, Soldiers Point versus RAYMOND Terrace. RAYMOND Terrace were victorious and straight through to the grand final.
Big margin too. That
massive margin it was, yeah, massive margin. And then Beresfield caused the upset of the day, probably beating the red. Oh, I would call it an upset. A red hot Charlestown team. It was full of flavours that side, and the winner of Soldiers Point and Beresfield will have the right to challenge RAYMOND Terrace this afternoon. And at the moment, it is anyone's game over there, 34-31 in the 1 grade. Thereafter, about 38 ends. In our live stream game here, Jared Gorsuch 22 over Charlie Collins 6. And it looks like they're probably holding 2 Teralba mullets. And all that being said, 61-35, 53 63 ends. I still haven't got a coffee. So is someone going to go and get me a coffee? Or a sausage sandwich or something? Anything. Anyway.
I think I've got something coming over here now.
Have you?
I think so.
I'm even happy when you just come over there. You could have said, mate, would you like a coffee?
I'll ask me nephew if he'll go and get you one.
Good on you, Hoppy. Right, so they're probably holding 2 or 3. I think it's maybe 2. The 10 o'clock bowl might be 3rd shot, which is Purse's bowl.
Oh, God, you're a lovely bloke.
Who are they for, Scotty? Are they both
I'm on
both for
2.
Hoppy.
Wow, haven't you done all right? You've got a Coke Zero and 2 sausage sandwiches with onion, and we're fading away to nothing.
You might do me a favour. Would you go and get Tony a coffee?
Thank you, Scotty. Milk and 2, thanks, mate. Milk and 2.
I'm right, thanks, mate.
If you need some dollars, if they're going to charge this thing out. Anyway, back to the game. I'm distracted because Hoppy's got 2 of the best sausage sandwiches I've ever seen just to the left of me.
There are a lot of bunnies I had. Onions upside down.
The height of the man. Bonnie, what do you reckon?
He's a great nephew.
I'm speechless. I'm honestly speechless.
My nephew's a great man.
He's a bloody good man. Wish he was my nephew. Anyway, Charlie Collins in all sorts of trouble. Needs to plant on here. Follow through, not quite. Still 2 down. Still 2 down.
I'll have to abuse him when I see him. I can't see any barbecue sauce.
Well, you don't want much, do you? There you go.
I didn't ask for them. That's a great bowl from Jared.
Yeah, so does he count, you reckon?
I think he'd be close.
He'd be close to it. So they're definitely two. Definitely two. So it's 24-16 on the far rink now. Michael Smith, commonly known as Smithers,
The way it's shaping up, I can't see him playing the game right through because it
has jumped out to a massive lead. I think he's just,
yeah.
look, you couldn't blame Charlestown for going for the shots now.
Yeah.
It's 20-13 in the middle one.
But this
After
thing
18.
changed with Trent Benison, the way he's transferred his game around. From,
Absolutely. When they changed the length of the mat, mate.
yeah.
Changed the length of the end. He it certainly changed the game. Okay, so Charlie's attacking again. He's going to be a bit... Whoopsie daisy. You can still hear me all right?
I can still hear you, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't worry about Hoppy. He's
No, he's just
stuffing his face.
He's just shoving a sausage in his mouth.
No, that's yours, mate. You eat it. We'll get it. No, you eat it.
He's a bit upset though, mate. There's no barbecue sauce on it.
One of my fellow commentators, Colourman here, is being looked after by his nephew. Kind of tell you the story. The nephew's been giving him cokes and sausage sandwiches, and myself and Bonty here. We're not that popular.
No, doesn't matter, mate.
Doesn't matter.
We're popped in our own minds.
So how many was that? That was 3 to Teralba. So that's 25-6 after 19.
I think I'll be happy with just some barbecue sauce at the moment, mate.
That's a good call. Yes, anyway. Scotty's got me a coffee. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Scotty. Much appreciated.
Oh, listen, Scotty, a message from Hoppy there. He forgot the barbecue sauce, mate. Can you bring some back?
Well done.
Well
done.
That's right, yeah. You made a good decision, mate.
You did. Well, thank you, mate. I appreciate the coffee, even though there's only one end to go, but anyway. But good bowling. Trent Benison certainly has changed the game since they got control of the mat. Like we said, he's been all over that on those short ends.
That was both of them, mate. Both him and Greg John. They've both
Played well, haven't they?
Yeah. When you got a lead and a second and playing in a forwards team, playing that well, it just puts so much pressure on the opposition.
And good shot Ian Percival, who's held his own. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, yeah.
But they've certainly put the second from Charlestown, Joel Field, has been put under enormous pressure.
I always tell Greg Dow, can't you, mate? You know Dowie?
I do know Dowie.
He's got the cap over the face, but the walk. He's got the walk.
He's got the strut.
It's the strut.
Yep.
It's like a 60-year-old man walking down a catwalk.
I do know Dowie. I do know him well. Anyway, so the one down. Wow, 34 all in our one-grade match, Beresfield and Soldiers Point. Amazing. 69-35 masterboard here, 56 of the 63 ends played in this qualifying final between the Teralba Mullets and the Charlestown Tigers. Teralba look like they're going to progress to have a crack at the local team, Hamilton North Hornets again.
Bit of revenge for yesterday.
Our streaming game this afternoon will be the Grade 1 final between the Raymond Terrace Jets and the yet-to-be-decided opposition. It'll either be the Beresfield Magpies or the Soldiers Point Dolphins, who are 34 each.
Yeah, good game whichever way, mate.
Well, I think so. I think so. Let's just hypothetically say that, well, we know Teralba's going to play Hamilton. If Soldiers Point get over Beresfield and play Raymond Terrace, will the results be the opposite to what they both were yesterday? What do you think about that, boys?
Look, Teralba and Hamilton North, that could be a closer game than yesterday, but I don't know about. Look, the big win that Raymond Terrace had over Soldiers Point was a shock to everybody. And can Soldiers Point turn it around? That's the thing. And can Raymond Terrace do it again? It's better conditions for them.
Yep. And the sun's shining.
The sun's come out.
Yep.
Might be able to take this tarp down again soon.
Yeah. Now, it's up and down for the shot here. Lee Blaw's playing his backhand. He's just got to lay his Trent's bowl down. Now, they are definitely one. So, Teralba definitely has the shot now. 26-16 on the far rink. So, another 2 to Michael Smith. I believe they were actually 16-14 behind there at one stage. So, that's 26-16 on 19 ends. So 71 to 35, I believe it is.
This is the 20th end. I can't see any point in probably playing that extra end.
They,
rink.
I think you may be right, mate. I think they may pull the pin on the whole thing. Yeah.
Because even if they got each rink got 8 points, that's 24. That's still not enough to beat them.
No. It's game over. Well, there's like 7 ends to go. 7/8. Anyway, great effort. Now the guys played pretty good. I think Craig Eads has had a fair game for Charlestown. Hasn't played too bad. He's probably been under a lot of pressure. Ian Percival's had a fair game. I think Greg John's been on top of Joel Field in the game, and then Lee Blaw's been very consistent. But Craig Eads has played pretty well for Charlestown.
He has.
Yeah, he's had a fair game.
Charlie's been unlucky. A lot of his shots just didn't quite make the grade at the end.
Correct.
But he has played pretty well, and he would have been under a lot of pressure with that scoreboard the way it is.
So Blair Saws, could we get an update on the Jets 1 grade? Well, the update is a few of them have started to arrive because they don't play until this afternoon. So there's your update, my friend. They'll play the winner of Soldiers Point and Beresfield. Now, breaking news, Beresfield has actually hit the front, 35 to 34 after 42 ends. Beresfield is 1 in front in the 1 grade qualifying final. So, Chloe Appleby, yes, 35 to Beresfield, 34 to Soldiers Point after 42 ends. So you've got 21 ends to go. The winner will take on Raymond Terrace. As we know, Hamilton North are already through to the grand final in the 2 grade, and they'll be playing, well, safe to say, Teralba, who hold a 36 shot lead. $20 to 14 in this rink now on 19 ends. Okay. Still a little bit breezy. Bit of wind coming through the back of us, through the microphones.
Yeah, but a bit of blue sky up there. Peek out the back and see what's coming. Oh, there's a lot of blue sky coming.
A lot of blue sky. Got to be happy with that.
Oh, I'm a bit chuffed.
You're a bit chuffed. Okay.
Yes, for a bloke that didn't want 2 of them, because there's no barbecue sauce, you've done well.
Yeah. Not bad. Happy Hoppy, we'll call you. So they are shaking hands. The game's over here. 25-6. Teralba have been victorious in the live stream game of the 2-grade qualifying final. So the 25-6, Jared Gorsuch over Charlie Collins. Actually, we don't know what the last end was because they didn't put it on. So what we might do is see if we can get a look over to number 3. See what's going on in that game there, which is Brett Waugh versus Jared Duncan. Now,
Jared Duncan's well in front there.
He is well in front. Both these games are just about finished.
They're shaking hands.
They're shaking hands up there.
Yep.
20-14 there when the end isn't finished. Well done, Perce.
Well played, Perce. Ian Percival held his own. Comprehensively defeated 25-6. He's the lead for Charlestown, but yeah, he wasn't disgraced. He played pretty good.
One of the 3 rinks. So.
Yeah, so they're just finishing up here. So all the games are over.
Can we pick up Shannon Rose rink?
We might have to see if we can do that, mate. Don't know if we can get to that one. We can certainly try.
Probably be able to, mate, with that that camera there. It's only on the left over there.
Yeah, so if we go to over here, mate, got camera 1.
Oh, another 2 shots, I think, there in the Barris wheel. Well, that Soldiers Point's got the map.
So
Bring it in.
Slippery and Adam Gleeson.
Oh, I think I must have been a 5. I thought I seen 5 fingers go up.
Okay.
Oh, that's changed the game completely.
So what we're trying to do is, because our 2-grade games, it's pretty much all over. We know Teralba has been victorious 31-36. They've only played 57, I think, of the 63 ends. But we're just trying to...
In the 1 grade, it's now 43-35 in favour of St. Soldiers Point.
Yeah, Soldiers Point skipped away.
And they played 44 ends. Yeah, David Govan, G-O-V-A-N, just, I think he just dropped a 5.
Wow.
It's Govan, not Govan. Get it right, Poppy.
So we're having a little look over here, so we can see that Adam Gleeson versus Shannon Rowe is 12-9 to Adam Gleeson on 14 ends. I believe that Terry Antrim is 20-12 in front of Dave Govan, and is it 14-11?
Looks like 14-11.
Who's the skipper over on the far rink? Taylor Appleby.
Taylor Appleby.
Over
Michael Beasley.
Over Bezo. So we can't get it. That's a bit better.
I must admit that Happy's had a very good season. He was leading the players ladder there, one part of it. He finished up coming 2nd.
The players ladder, what's that?
Never
the
lost
1 grade
a
players
game.
ladder?
Never lost a game for the
Wow.
whole season.
Wow.
His whole rink, the only game he didn't play, they got beat actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's when he was doing the live
They
stream.
were down in Canberra actually.
They were. Yes.
What a nightmare trip that was.
I'll tell you what, it was one hell of a final. Was that the 1 grade final we had down there?
Yeah, zone, I think it was zone 13s, I think it was.
Why was it a nightmare, mate?
Oh,
Fill us
coming
in.
home, it took us about 2, we were broke down for about 2 hours.
That's
on the
right.
Oh, no.
on the mountains.
So that was the ACT number 1
Yeah.
pennant final.
Yes.
Yes, between
Western
Canberra
Creek.
and Western Creek.
Yes.
Which was, the game was won by Canberra. First time they won a 1 grade pennant, and it was the only time they hit the front was on the last end of a measure by the umpire to win the flag.
Wow.
Well, the Western Creek bowler had the chance to win the game,
He
but he
did.
fell well short.
He did, correct.
Yeah.
Now, Adam Gleeson, don't know what the go is over there, but
Well, Cannon Road's holding 1, I think.
looks like he is.
Looks like Tony Illican's,
Anthony Licking.
Brad Armstead's bowl.
Yes,
shot,
it
I
does look
think.
like the shot, yeah.
Geez,
So-
you got a good memory there, Hoppy.
Yes, mate, yeah.
I wouldn't know whose bowls are over there.
No, I'm used to
Go back
bowling
through
them.
yesterday's sheet.
But that's only one rink.
Anyway, so let's just let you know that our 2-grade qualifying final, the game between Teralba and Charlestown, has ended in a victory to Teralba. Now, we're not too sure of the final score, but it was comprehensive. All 3 rinks, so they will play the Hamilton North Hornets, the home club, in the final of the number 2 grade NDBA pennant for 2024. Our 1 grade opposition to the Raymond Terrace Jets is still to be decided, but it is a very, very close game over there. Soldiers Point, I think they've just skipped out to about a 5 or 6 shot lead at the moment after 44 ends. I think it might be 41 to 36,
They're holding 1, so they'll cut it back a little bit. So
roughly. But it's not quite sure. Some boys are standing in front of the master board. Beezer looks interested in that. Well, $35 to 43. The 44 ends.
yeah, 8 shot margins. Dropping that 5 really hurt them.
Is it in the stream? Are you following the other game?
Oh, great effort, Adam Gleeson. We'll talk about some of the players that are playing in this game over here, this 1 grade qualifying final. We'll talk about Adam Gleeson. You know anything about bowls, you know who he is. He's been around for a while and had a fair bit of time out of the game and made a comeback to the game. Still uses his old bowls. I think he still uses his TERRACEs. Yeah, he great competitor, Gleeso. Great bowler. Better bloke. Just a really good fella.
12-10 now in that game. 20 to 10 in the Gubs rink.
Yep. Governor.
And the other game, it's 11. I just can't make out the Beresville score. They're
14.
shocking.
11-14.
Hard scoreboard to read.
11-14.
11-14.
Yep. So, yeah, just Hoppy, look at the players of Soldiers Point have got playing for them over there. Mick Beasley, you know, a decorated player, played many games for his state and his zone. Warren Shipley, I think he's racked up a few state titles in the last
I think half the players are rep players.
2, 3, nearly all of them
With
are rep
zone
players.
2.
Pretty much every one of them. Chris Ramage, like another guy that's about to go up and represent Zone 2 in the Australian Indoor. Had a stellar year this year. And a quality bowler. You've got Billy Ahoy, in this current senior state side.
He goes everywhere, Bill.
Goes everywhere. Great bloke. And, you know, a really good story when he made the state side this year. Thoroughly deserved. Plays a lot of bowls, an absolute gentleman. And, yeah, thoroughly deserved. So well done to Billy. And Terry Antrim, of course, needs no introduction. Former Australian representative.
Zone 2 rep.
Zone 2 rep. New South Wales rep. And same as Dave Govan. New South Wales representative. And some up-and-comers. You've got a guy like Taylor Appleby who's got all the skill in the world.
Yeah. He won the major singles at Beresville this year.
Yes.
Taylor Appleby.
Good player. Good young fellow. A lot of good bowlers. Shannon Rowe returning to Newcastle. Spent a bit of time in Tassie. Daniel Clark.
Well, holding 3 shots over there if they can maintain it on Shannon Rose rink.
Paul Russell.
Yeah, Edgeworth boy went to Valentine also.
Yep. Charlestown too, wasn't he?
Yes, yes.
Good fella. it's a bit hard for us to see what's going on here, so we might actually get close to...
It's a bit blurry too.
It is a bit blurry because they're fair way away. So we might even get close to...
I don't know if you can zoom or make it any.
No, it doesn't, mate. It doesn't. This makes it... Yeah, it's a bit harder to see. So we're trying to focus on the Adam Gleeson Shannon Road rink here. Let's see what we can do. It's a bit blurry, so what we might even do, Hobby, we'll go close to... We might end the stream.
Best shot.
Might be best because, as I said, they are a fair way away. Our game we're streaming is right in the rink alongside us, and these are a fair way away.
They'll probably see you in about an hour's time, I would say, roughly. They'll players will stop for lunch, I would say.
They will stop for lunch. It'll probably be longer than an hour because it's, what time is it now? We've got 11:14.
The other game might start earlier because they've finished early, so...
Well, they'll have to play on those other three rinks, so they won't be able to start.
We can give them a comment. We can keep the scores up to date till the one grade final actually starts.
Yes, exactly. So we'll just run you through what's happened this morning in our 2-grade grand final qualifier. Teralba Mullets have had a comprehensive win over the Charlestown Tigers. I think we only played 57, maybe 60 ends in the end, but it was comprehensive. So they'll go through to the grand final against their nemesis from yesterday, the Hamilton North Hornets, the home ground team who are looking to win the 2-grade pennant and climb their way into the ones.
They had an easy win over Teralba in the major semi-final.
They did. Can
Teralba
Teralba
carry that form over? Or
can they turn it around?
Bounce back.
And in our 1-grade game, we know the Raymond Terrace Jets are already in through to this afternoon's grand final. They'll play the winner of the match that we've got on from a distance at the moment, which is the Soldiers Point Dolphins and the Beresfield Magpies. But what we'll do is we'll probably end our stream here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch up with you a little bit later on. It's 47-38. Soldiers Point over Beresfield after 47 ends. So we'll certainly catch up with you guys a little bit later on. Congratulations to Teralba. They will play Hamilton North. Our game we'll cover in this afternoon will be Raymond Terrace versus the winner of the Beresfield Soldiers Point game. So until then, keep the comments coming. We'll catch up with you a little bit later this afternoon. We appreciate you all jumping on the stream. And YouTube Live Sports. That's correct, yes. They will be a bit delayed and they'll be on the closest 3 greens here, yet on the closest 3 rinks. So, yep, we'll catch up with you a little bit later on. What's going on here? Oh, they're having a roll-up. Which I was just wondering, there's police out the front. There was everything happening. I was just wondering what the Hamilton North boys were doing there having a practice. Anyway, we'll catch up with you all a little bit later on this afternoon. Thank you, everyone.
I'll see you later. Bye for now.
Bye for now, and we'll see you very, very shortly.